one on their way. I'm sure you give everyone some bennies because of the UK clock change. And yeah, so welcome, one of all three of you, four of you. I don't know. Jiminy's online but not responding to me. Last I looked, he wasn't online, so he'll turn up at some point or not. We shall see what happens. But in the meantime, yes, as I seem to recall, as last time you were all here, you found out. You basically got information about an attack coming on Rome. You believe you even got work researched the information on the locations, and you were able to mark them out on the map of Rome. You numbered them. You numbered them 1 to 7, and then you also found out some more, which you labeled to A, B, C, D. And there was a reason for that, which I think you did work out.
Yeah, 2 different researchers.
Yes, indeed. I do believe I'm going to be nice. I do believe you did get the research check, and the reasons you marked A, B, C, D, and E and F. Let's check them actually. I'm going to make sure if I was right or not. Let's check this. They have definitely done. They definitely tweaked the sound effects slightly for Halloween in Discord. It's a bit disconcerting. Apparently, you can change him back, so that's okay. Okay, so let's have a look at Venetian Hill. Obelisk. Yes. Here we go. Yes, I remember looking up now. So, for example, the reason you've marked the 5 of them A, B, C, D, E is they don't appear to be Egyptian obelisks. For example, the one marked A in no sure how you pronounce that. I'm going to probably completely mispronounce it. Venetian Hill, but anyway, the obelisk there was erected by Pope Pius VII rather, in September 1882 to provide an eye catcher in the vistas. It's a Roman obelisk, not an Egyptian one. So that's what you've marked them as. So the ones you've marked 1 through 7 are Egyptian obelisks. The ones marked A through E you have identified as not Egyptian obelisks. Whether that's important or not, you're not sure.
Well, I think we would go for 1A and then see if they're since they're close to each other.
Well, I was actually looking at 2, 3, 4, and C.
That might work too.
On a separate note, on the party sheet, I have updated. I've done some slight tweaks and updates to the allies you had with you. You've got a few more. You've got 3 more recruits as well. They've all got personalities now, and their personalities has affected. They all got advances, so it has affected their stats and possibly given them an edge, and in some cases a hindrance as well, whether you want to take them or not.
I mean, so you say they have personalities.
Well, as in the personality table. So the main thing is the information you've got is you've got a vague indication. Well, you found information that implied there's going to be an attack in Rome, and you've got a vague idea of the date. The Cabal are assembling their forces at the moment. Number at least 100, 10 tokens. As it stands at the moment, you have a force of. So, what are you going to do? You're 1 token for their 10 tokens. That means they'll get a +9 bonus on all their battle rolls.
Oh my! Well, where's Sir Bartholomew? Is he with us today? He's usually pretty good at this stuff.
Well, you can all call in favors and stuff, and it's a pure case of have some fun, role play, and BS your way through how you could get some more recruits and tokens for the fight is what I'm trying to say. Because I'll tell you what, the way the adventure's written,
okay.
the way the adventure's written, but that's the whole point of calling in favors, isn't it, and stuff like that. This is now when you
Right.
call in the favors. The adventure as written doesn't have any concept of actually letting the players. It doesn't. It's obviously purely down to the GM for how to do it. So I've decided it's down to you guys. So call in favors. You've travelled all over the world. You've got contacts here and there. Just basically use your backgrounds, your experiences, what your characters have done in the past. Now you need an army in Rome by the end of the week, for argument. Off you go, guys.
Well, we go to the Colosseum first, right? That's where you find all your soldiers and gladiators.
Oh boy.
If it was ancient Rome, yes. Unfortunately, you had to destroy the time machine, didn't you?
No, that's right. Dang it. That would have been cool, though.
It would have been actually, wouldn't it? Go back to ancient Rome and bring back some gladiators. Anyway, plan. Go on.
Right.
Okay,
Discuss
so
plan.
Go
Off you go.
to find. So, do we know where the Costa Nostra is?
Given the GM's having a complete mind blank on that one, I don't know.
the Cosa Nostra is being funny again. That's like the gang.
Okay. Fair enough.
The mafia.
The
is
mafia.
what-
Yes,
what
the
I'm looking
mafia.
for.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I was just suddenly thinking,
Mm.
hang on, this is. I was thinking, have you come across Men Rippers? I'm thinking,
So,
well, I'm
Josh,
only thinking of mafia. There's something I'm going back.
I,
Anyway, shut
I
up.
just rolled a fifth. I just rolled a 15 to quietly go and find because I'm not. How do I say this? Let me.
I guess that's probably down in Sicily, but
Possibly.
they started in 1876. No,
Well, they exist then.
started
The
earlier
Sicilian,
than that.
yeah, the Sicilian mafia. Yeah. Thinking, I know,
So
I recognise that.
So they supposedly are around. I guess I'm just thinking that they would make a good fighting force, but I'm not so sure that they would stand with us against Pope Rhubarb Pius.
Anyway, someone made a stealth check. Mr. Alders.
Yeah, I did. I'm just checking to see if that because I can't get to the dice tower for some reason. So I'm
Should be there.
it is. It's just buried under some stuff. And I just typed it in, but I needed to do it by hand. So
Okay, that's fine.
you see that?
Ah,
Okay.
yes. I see. Okie dokie. Right, well, you've all got favours, so stick it to the rule. It's all good. So, Swifters, Player's Guide. Giver. Okay, understood.
So,
I got 19 favors. How does that work?
I was just trying to remember myself.
So
It's in the status part of
Aldous,
the rule book.
Aldous will go off and he say he'll be back. He's gonna go do his thing, recruiting some folks.
There's a
And
concerning favors and such.
You have to speak up, bud. I can barely hear you.
Yeah, favour costs. So gain the assistance of 10 soldier extras and 1 officer for 1 session is calling in 4 favours. So Aldous, if you want to spend 4 favours, that will get you 10 individuals and yeah. I think
do I need to make a persuade? Do I need to make?
No.
roll
You
as
just
well?
call it I'm not worried. You just calling in your favours.
Okay, indeed. So
I think if you right click on favors, there's an option to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So obviously you can choose how many favors to spend. So if you spend actually only need to spend 4 favors, but that's by the by. Okay, so just giving you one back because you only have to spend 4. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, right.
But if you spend 5 favors, you can get 20 soldiers.
I
and an
didn't
officer.
realise. I do apologise. Okay, good point. Shutting up. I'm an idiot. I did apologise. Have it back.
All right. So
Right.
I've spent 5 favors.
Yeah.
And
You're
I
on 20
come
social
back.
connected. Yeah.
I come back with the rattiest looking crew of derelict fucking Roman denizens that you've ever seen, but they look like they are ready to die and have nothing to lose.
Okay, so
I'm going to spend 5 favors, and I'm going to recruit from the German Protestant expats in the city.
okay, so you are one token. You and your allies. You don't actually need to you've obviously got your lodge. So you and your lodge is 1 token, is what I'm trying to say, force wise, because you don't count towards tokens. Then you've just got, so you're on 3 tokens now. We're after spending 5 tokens. I hadn't noticed to spend 5 for 20. I do apologize for the confusion. The cabal forces are fielding 10 tokens. So at the moment, you've got 3, you've got 10. Now you're going to spend. France is spending 10 to call in some favors. So you're spending 5. That gets you another 20. So that gets you up to 5 tokens.
Now, is each token valued at 20 people? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, basically, because the cabal forces are 100, each token is 10 people. So if you hire 20, officers are obviously leading them and included in. Do you know what I mean? The officers are counting.
Right.
You know what I mean? So every 10 people you recruit, you get a token.
So we're up to 7 now, if I'm hearing that right.
Hello, Tank Girl.
You started on 1, and I just see Aldous has spent. Why does Aldous keep spending 1 favor?
Okay, because I added some by accident with the right.
Okay.
So I was getting rid of them. I spent 5 in game, and I was trying to get down to 5 because I started with 10.
You started with 10. Okay, fair enough. I thought you started with 20, so I kept putting you back to 20. Okay, that's fine. So I've only got it at the moment that Aldous and Franz have been. So you're on 5 tokens so far. So because there's obviously what favors are you the last 2 you're going to call in?
So you got a week, right?
It's an indeterminate amount of time. Maybe because obviously you've got to get to Rome and everything. So the attack's coming at the end of the month, we'll say. So you've got a number of weeks. I'm not going to limit. It's all the whole mass battle's abstract. This whole setup of the adventure is a bit abstract as well. You've got as long as you need, but you can each one of you can call in favors, is what I'm saying.
All right, I got. Is there? We're in Rome.
You can be wherever you want to be when you call in your favors.
Well,
if you're traveling from London to Rome across Europe, so you can stop anywhere on that route. Take any route you want to get to Rome, is what I'm trying to say here.
All right, there are besides the Rippers, there are gentlemen's adventurer clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Crazy Horse? Sorry.
Stop in, did we make it back to London? I forget. Or did we go straight to Rome?
No. You if you remember, you were attacked you were attacked at your lodge. That's how you by what you were attacked in your lodge by Vatican forces, which you've dealt with, and at the same time because they attacked you because they had captured a cabal member who had information about the attack coming on Rome, and because of course that Enrico guy who was a bit of a nut job, in the fact that he thought you were the forces of Satan. Basically, his brother came to attack you, thinking that would prevent the attack on Rome.
All right. So he's probably didn't share that with anyone. So there's two things I want to do. I'm willing to spend favors for.
Okay.
The first is I want to get invitation, like, let me think, France. France is right on to Italy, pretty much. But there should be. What other cities are there big in France besides Paris?
Versailles.
We'll pull out. All right, so going from England, we could go to Belgium, then through Paris, down to, and then across. Okay, so I want to hit. We'll go through Belgium to France. Through France, we'll hit Paris, Marseille, Monaco, and then into Italy. And I'm going to assume, since there's big cities, there are gentlemen adventure clubs in each of these cities. And I want to stop in and let them know that there is an exciting bit of adventure that's going to be happening in Rome. Some madmen believing they can perform a ritual and resurrect an ancient whatever. And we're looking for assistance in this dealing with these madmen.
Kidook.
I'm assuming I can pick up. They don't have to travel with us, but it's like, here's when you need to be here. Here's where you need to be. Here's when you need to be. Here's where we're going to be to coordinate once he gets there. Looks like it'll be an exciting bit of fun.
I take it. Yeah, that sounds good. That if you're spending 5 favors, they'll certainly be up for that and send you 2 tokens worth of forces.
Then I don't think anyone has. I want to wire ahead to the Vatican using the invitation to a social gathering to somebody who would be in charge of the Pope.
Your 5 favors will be doing that. You'll get 2 tokens worth, is what I'm saying. The idea,
okay.
Yeah. No, don't worry. Yes, I understand what you're saying. You're calling in favors all over the place. Yeah, you run ahead to the Pope. They most certainly will add forces to defend. You don't need to spend another 5. Your 5 tokens will get you know what I mean. So by all means, let me give you those back. You're getting 2 tokens worth of defenses. 1, 2, 3, 5. You're getting 2 tokens worth of defenses. In total is what I'm saying. From whoever you call in, yeah.
I still do want to meet with the Swiss Guard just to alert them to what's going on. So
no, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, yep, understood.
Yep, we're the enemy.
Yep.
Can I spend another 5 to recruit as well?
I'm letting you all spend a maximum of 5 total.
All right, fair enough.
So, yeah, you're the good guys. You've got to be slightly the 4 of you. The best you'll get is 9 tokens, but I'm fine with that. Because you guys obviously will get to do your own thing as well. You're separate to the tokens. You've also got You're also able to set up Telsa coil defenses, which means you're getting +1 to your battle rolls when it comes to the command, the mass battle, which is the next thing you get to choose. It doesn't have to be one of you. If none of you have got battle ability, you have recruited officers and the gentleman club.
Which actually Tatsuya has battle.
Oh, well, it sounds like Tatsuya's going to be your battle commander.
Oh, nice.
Tatsuya,
nice.
Okay, how are you? You're the last one in.
Also, Kev.
Yes.
When they drop, don't take them off when our guys drop. Don't take them off the table.
Oh, don't worry. It's a mass battle. You won't. It's a whole.
I know what I'm saying is, but keep them in reserve because I got a card that.
Okay. again, the NPCs, they're assumed to be part in there. You don't necessarily. You could, yeah. By all means, actually, in fact, I'll take it back. If you want to nab some, don't necessarily take all the NPCs for yourselves, but if any of you want to take NPCs, they could be useful in certain events. I am going to be using Wiggy's expanded mass combat table rules, which means in the middle of things, how you act you'll be rolling on tables, and you will be having individual fights in the middle of the mass battle. So if you're not combat orientated,
That's fun.
you might. If you're not combat orientated, you might want some allies
With you.
to bolster your defenses. So
Well,
by all
actually,
means,
that's what Tatsu was planning on doing. You said we could only spend 5 though, so I got to rearrange how I'm gonna
sorry.
spend my points here.
Yeah, sorry. I just when I realized when I realized 5 lets you get 20. Do you know what I mean?
See, what I want to do is I want to spend 7.
Okay. What do you want to spend 7 on?
I'm gonna spend 4 for the
Yeah.
10 plus an officer,
Okay.
and basically I want to recruit one of the gangs here in Rome.
Yeah.
There are going to be some foreigners coming into town to blow up some of your stuff,
Yep.
and I need your guys' help in fighting them off.
Well, I'm absolutely fine with that because I'm not taking it strictly as per that. That's 5.
Sure.
That's 5. That's 5 favors total to call in 2
Well,
tokens
no.
worth of
I want to
forces.
spend 4 for 10. I don't want to spend
Okay.
5 for 20. I want to spend 4 for 10,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to spend 3 more for a hired gun.
I see. I see what you're saying. Okay, I will allow you to do. Well, you can still spend 5 for you. What I'm trying to, I will then let it. I will modify what I said before. You can spend a maximum of 5 to get 2 tokens for your army, and then everyone can call in extra favors for non-token
okay.
related bonuses. Is what I was trying to. Is what I will
Okay.
rectify it to. Sorry. Red
Okay.
shirts, yes.
So yeah, then I will spend 8. I will go ahead and get 20 soldiers,
Yep.
a gang, get the gangs of Rome.
Yep.
And then like I said, I will hire a hired gun. I'm
Okay.
presuming that's a wild card.
Someone's hiring some
Or
guards, apparently.
actually 4 for a wild card hired gun. There
Okay,
it is.
yes. So you most certainly can spend 4 for a wild card hired gun. Okay. Where do you okay, he's okay. That's Len. Okay, so let's add the hard gun to the sheet. Let's name him. Gower. Use a wild card and tokens. That means I need to go to the pictures tab. I need to do that. Come on, no, down there. To that. Okay, so there we go. And then I need to roll on personality table. So it makes things more interesting. He is clueless. Okay, that's wonderful. That's a hindrance. Just give him the clueless hindrance. Clueless. Okay.
Can I spend 4 to do the same?
Of course you can.
Possible?
Okay. Yeah. So Tetsuya, you possibly want to nab Lengawa off the off the party sheet, and as I say, by means, help yourselves to NPCs because they will be able to assist you when you're doing your heroic actions. They're all on the party sheet. I took them all off your sheets earlier, modified them, and then you can take them back, of course, because I've been back. So Franz spends. What's the list cost? And then obviously times it by 20. In answer to that whisper. Okay, who else was hiring a hard gun?
You mean other than me, or
Other than Tatsuya.
I am. I just spent 4.
Okay, 11 gets you crude. Okay. Well, she obviously says what she feels. She's Hildegard Apple. Is basically a crude, which means she gets the taunt skill. It means she gets a taunt at D6, and I shall
Oh.
give her.
She better not out taunt me. We'll have words.
I'll give her the bolster edge.
Bolster? I hardly know her.
There we go. Okay, that's That's Hildegard Apple added to the party sheet.
Nice.
Anyone
nice,
else?
Nice Germanic stock. Big thick lady.
Anybody else want to spend any call in any favors on an NPC or anything or any equipment or anything?
Sure, Aldous will pull in a hired gun
You want to pull in a hard gun, no problem at all.
if you
Okay.
can.
Okay.
So are you adding these people to the party sheet? How I can't find
Yeah,
them.
Hildegard Apple is on the party sheet where all of the NPCs are that you can all grab and put to your allies.
So if I go to the party sheet, there's main.
It's on the main tab, party
Other?
allies. On the main tab,
Yeah,
party allies.
the very bottom. The very bottom is.
Oh, is it other?
and
Sorry, I do apologise. I can't tell.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
And then I just drag them to my character sheet. Is that
you
right?
drag them to the allies section on your character sheet. So then when I call, when the time comes.
All right, and then we can pick other people too.
You can pick other people too. Yeah. Except you can't. Whoever just decided to hard gun you've got Darko Afrayev. He's Russian.
All right, Carl, you're nabbing everybody. That's not cool.
He's not treacherous. That's the only rule today. I re-rolled treacherous. Oh, he's agile.
It says Carl next to it. It means that he hasn't got it anymore. He had it last time.
He had it last.
Previous host.
So you can take them if you want. How many allies are we supposed to be taking? 5 each?
As well, you can take as many as you want, but you just want to share them out. Okay, whoever last paid for a hard gun, they get to take Darko Afrayu. Okay, well that sounds like Tom stirred up late to the party, which is fine. Do you want to pay for a hard gun? They maxed out your forces, I'm afraid. No,
I'll have a hard gun as well. Yeah.
You'll have to. It'll cost you 4 favors for a hard gun.
4 how many?
4
favors.
Yeah. Right click on favors and you can choose to spend. I answered that. What's the cost of it in the gears sheet and times it by 20?
No. I'm talking about the card I posted into chat.
Oh, the card you posted into chat. I didn't see the card. What card?
I did that. I took care of it, Daz.
Okay.
I asked once. Okay. I didn't ask again.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to change the letters for the hard gun. So, know which ones. I don't see any card posted in chat.
No, I didn't drop it into the game chat. I dropped it into the Discord chat. I just want to know.
Oh.
Give you a heads up and want to know how to play in a mass battle.
I would say it will cancel any token losses for 1 round of the mass battle.
Okay.
I think that's the logical way to do that. Okay, so last hard gun is coming in. Scandinavian. Hilma Heidberg. And Hilma Heidberg is happy. That means I increase her spirit.
Come along if you feel like
there we go.
Without a roof.
Okie dokie. So okay, so Hilma Heidberg is ready to be taken from the party sheet. Good. Okay, that's all good. Everyone's got the hard guns. Everyone's got your tokens. So all I need to do is sort out the fact that I want all the hard guns being H's in if for completeness when they get added back later. Oh, that's okay. Hildegard. Bartholomew, main tab, ally. So Bartholomew, do you want a hard gun? Are you happy with just 3 extras? The difference in
What
hard guns. A hard gun's basically a wild card NPC.
I wouldn't want like a wild card. If I could get like a engineer or a sapper or something like that.
Well, that's what a hard gun is. Yes, certainly. Obviously.
Oh, I mean, one that would specifically have the skills.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay.
If you,
Still would be a hired gun, but it wouldn't necessarily be a combat hired gun.
yeah,
How many tokens is that? Favors is that?
4 for a wild card.
3 if you want a non-wild card.
I suppose so. I haven't been using for anything else. And this should give us a bunch.
Brielle. Drift. Which is E.
Yeah, like a retired army engineer or something like that.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's repair. 6. There we go. Gabrielle Hildreth has been added in. She's got a repair of D6, which is also what you use for demolitions in Swade and stuff. So that's all good. Right. Okay, that's all sorted. So, okay, so you basically you and your assembled forces will arrive at Rome. You now get to choose how and where you want to deploy your defenses. Obviously, you're working out where you want to focus. As you say, 234C might be a good place to fortify. It's up to you guys how you want to do it. Sure. Or plan as night falls on the basically there's been more and more attacks around. You've been posting defenses for the last couple of nights. As it nears midnight tonight, as the hairs on your necks will prickle, you are fairly convinced that this is going to be the night where the Battle of Rome will take place. So it's your deployment plans.
Well, like I said, I kind of like the idea of 2, 3, 4, and C kind of being a focus. But I definitely want to protect 5E and A1 as well.
So you're basically going to sort of concentrate your forces there. There's a couple there and there.
Yeah.
So okay, sounds good. Right.
I guess we can include B because it's just down the road a little ways.
Exactly. Okie doke. So yeah, so 6 and 7. You're not committing forces to sort of 6 and 7 because they're too far out. Is what you're saying. You're prepared.
Yeah, 6, 7, D, and F are kind of on their own.
Okie dokie. No problem at all. Okay. So mass battles. Here we go. As I say, I'm using Wigi's extension to the mass battle rules. So I did create the module. We have used them once before. So the mass battle rules, unfortunately, as is always the case, as I said earlier, always the case, whenever I come to run a mass battle, that's when the extension's broken. So I'm going to have to do it all manually today. So you have a force of 9 tokens. They have a force of 10 tokens. That's me deliberately being cruel. So they get a +1 point advantage on the first round, but you have Tesla's Tesla coil defenses, so you get a +1 bonus on all rounds. Tatsuya is your nominated commander, as it were, when it comes to the battle rolls. The rest of you will be taking rolls during the situation, and basically how you act will be adding bonuses to Tatsuya's roll. And what's going to happen there is basically because we're using the Wiggy's expanded rules, you at the start of the battle you will declare whether in the mass battle that's coming ahead you're taking a lead. You're going to be leading unoffensive, or you're just engaging the enemy, or whether you're disengaged and hanging back, and that will randomly decide what happens on the random battle events table, and basically also will basically affect what happens in basically well, that's it. You're either taking a leading role, you're engaging, you get to describe what you're doing still and all that, and that will give circumstantial bonuses. So as it stands anyway, there's force bonus of +1 to them, but you've got the tail sequoia, so +1 bonus there, so that's fine. So basically if you are I will share the table because you are going to roll on this table. If you are taking a leading role at the next round, each round of the combat is spaced over a few hours, a couple of hours. So the battle will last till sunrise, which we're going to say is 8 a.m. So there's going to be 4 rounds of combat that will decide the result of the battle. So if you start in a leading role, and the next round of combat, you can continue leading, or you can sort of fall back to an engaged role, and then you can fall back to a disengaged. The point is you can only move 1 column in each round of the mass battle, if that makes sense. The actual event, basically you'll describe what you're doing. That will basically decide the skill you'll be using to add a bonus roll to Tatsuya's battle roll at the end of the round. It's how you're supporting it. And then you roll on the random events table, which will either decide that you and the NPCs you're with are engaged in a specific battle during the fight because you're specifically picked out and targeted, or other events that will add modifiers to your roll for that round of the combat. That's basically how it works. Wiggy wrote this many years ago in something called I forget what it was called now. Hold on a second. He wrote a selection of articles, and I've lost them now. Whispers from the Pit or something, and one of them was the mass battles one. So I decided it makes mass battles a little more interesting. So
yes, Whispers from the Pit is the name of it.
Yeah, I do have the module, and as I say, it's only from a free PDF. So if anyone wants it, by all means, just send me a line, and I'll send you the module file.
So I was asking about it to look it up, but yeah, if you've got it, that's great. It's something.
Well, yeah, all I did was I literally took the 4-page PDF and just keyed it all in. There are a couple of broken links in it, but everything should work. If you look online, I think it was the last Whispers of the Pit he ever wrote, I think, or that I could find anyway. There were 8 of them, I think. So anyway, the midnight hour strikes and the Battle of Rome begins. Basically, obviously, southwest of where you are, past the Colosseum, you can see the flames. Like Nero of old, the Rippers. You witness the sight of the great city of Rome in flames. Basically, the areas around 6 and 7 are already burning fiercely as you're being attacked. Everywhere's being hit. All the columns are being, obelisks are being hit at the same time. But obviously, with you holding back your forces, the Swiss Guard defences down there are quickly overwhelmed, and 6 and 7 fall in the first 2 hours of the Battle of Rome, and basically the flames are basically burning all around south of you. As the forces come in, as you look, basically it's a huge wave of forces. It seems to be made up of werewolves, animated statues. You see Cossacks. You see what looks like they've basically released inmates from the mental hospitals. There's henchmen. You can see hides among them. Basically all over the city, the police are fighting back, civilians are fighting back, the Swiss Guard are out. It's absolute carnage. But we're focusing on the defences where you are, and obviously I'm deliberately not adding you to the combat. I'm deliberately not adding you to the combat tracker because obviously that will happen on individual case by case. So I'm just going to go I'm just going to go left to right You all get to describe how you're affecting this round of the combat, and then obviously Tatsuya at the end will make a battle roll, which will be opposed by the other side's battle roll. That will decide the fate of this 2-hour mass battle. So, Aldous, first things first. As the battle begins, are you going to take a leading posture, or an engaged posture, or a disengaged posture?
Well,
And
right
then-
now I actually need to take care of a little business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a little extra pep talk to my particular crew of ruffians,
Mhm.
and I am going to use my persuasion to convince them that it is absolutely in their best interest to fight, and those that survive will be rewarded.
Okay.
And with that,
If you're going to take a bit of business, I won't make you roll on the disengaged table then this round. Okay, that's a +2 bonus to the end of the round. +3. I'm going to call
okay,
that.
and then
If you've got to go take care of business, otherwise I would have classified that as disengaged, and then we'd roll on the events table. But if you've got to go do something, then by all means go do it. That's not a problem. Okay,
no. I'm talking to my troops, so I'm doing it. I've done it.
Okay.
I just am giving them a little.
Yeah, no. I misunderstood. I thought you meant real life was getting in the way and you had to go sort something. If not, you just get to.
No. It's just that's what I'm doing with my.
Oh, sorry.
my
I
crew.
apologize.
So I'm not jumping into werewolf form yet to jump.
Yeah,
into
no, that's
battle.
fine. So, okay, the point is you're disengaged. Roll on the random battle events table that I just shared, and we look at what the disengaged result is. Follow me. Okay, so you're caught up in. Oh, you give the talk, and then you're caught up in a charge and carried deeper into the battle. Okay, so wait, so yeah, you must make. So obviously you're doing. Yeah, so you can either stay where you are and roll again, or you can choose to deliberately fail the evasion roll, and we take and you're being so actually it doesn't make any difference. You're basically, oh yes it would. Could you be followed me again? No, that it wouldn't happen the second time. So you can either make an evasion roll and keep your +2 bonus, and obviously I will ignore the follow me again. Or you can basically get dragged into the fight while in the middle of your pep talk. You finish it, but then get dragged into your fight, and then you and those with you will be engaging a strong foe. It's your choice.
I will get dragged in. We got to get dragged in. So
okie dokie. Right. Let's roll. Let's roll. Try that again. Some dice. E3. That's a 1. Okay. So Aldous gets added to the combat tracker, and you've only got Darko with you. So you and Darko, I'm afraid you are fighting a werewolf.
Nice.
I can handle that.
The werewolf goes first.
You can seduce that.
Unless you want to
Is
spend
it
a
a
penny.
lady werewolf who's into guys? If so,
Easy.
maybe you don't need to
No
spend it fighting.
no lycanthrope love.
Do you want? Are you happy to stay where you are, or do you want to spend a penny to try and go first in combat?
Oh, I didn't even look. It was my number shitty.
The werewolf's not on the combat tracker.
It is, you just can't see it. Sorry. There you go.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to my bennies for right now.
Okay, no problem. Yep, I'm just going to do. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just wanted to check. Just need to do that. That's good. Okay, so the werewolf going to fight. So that will be combat reflexes, improve frenzy. Okay, so the werewolf is going to take 2 actions. First action, he bites you. Missing both times. Second action, he attacks Darko. Hitting once. Oh dear. Darko should have 3 bennies. 3 bennies. He's 2 bennies. He's a wild card. Savage Pathfinder.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know why it's not taking off his bennies every time you roll there, so I'll ignore the fact you spent all his bennies in one go, but that's okay. Anyone incapacitated?
So that's it.
Yeah. He's been bitten. He's had his unmentionables bitten off.
Singing
Ow.
for the Tabernacle Choir. Okay.
Aldous, you're up, sir.
All right. So the first thing Aldous is going to do.
Is spend conviction. Ooh.
Yeah. And then Aldous is going to go ahead and target the werewolf.
Okay.
But before Aldous does that, or as Aldous does that, I'm just waiting for the wild attack to go through. There it goes. And
2 hits. Roll for damage.
okay, I see invulnerability, but werewolf to werewolf is invulnerable.
Silver or arcane damage. Shape change, I'm going to argue, is a Ripper effect, isn't it? So it's a supernatural effect. So,
It's an arcane type effect.
I'm
right?
going to say when shape change, you can hurt werewolves. Yes. Want to do the second one?
For werewolves, right? That's what I was saying. Like werewolf to that's why I didn't bother
Yeah.
double actioning and casting smite first. Was
Yep.
I was like, it's a
That's okay.
werewolf, so it it's me on that, right? So. Okay, so I guess I'll wait for him to roll his whatever before I go after him.
Well, you got your second hit, so you might as well roll on both.
Well, he's incapacitated, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, because if I soak the damage and you kill him, I won't bother spending the bennies. Just do that. Okay,
Oh,
fair
I
enough.
see. All right. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Because if
There
you
you
put
go.
him down, you put him down, you put him down. I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, he's
see-
got 4 more wounds on him. So.
Exactly. So there we go. So also you get to usually you get to see that.
That only got an ow. I got 6 wounds on him, and I got an ow.
Well, you got an ow and then an So I
I'm
mean,
disappointed with Sirenscape. Okay, and then I guess Darko doesn't get to do much, but I'll end my turn anyway because
Yeah,
there's
that's
nothing for him to
Yeah,
do.
well, he
right?
might. He handshakes. He's fine. So it should be pointed out that he's fine. It's all good. Okay, so that is So basically, you won that fight without suffering a single wound. So that basically means you count as getting 2 raises. Oh, that's annoying. That I make that, so that's another plus. That counting that as you've got the maximum +4 bonus by defeating that werewolf. Okay, well, Franz, it looks like it's gone AFK. So let's move on to Sir Bartholomew. Are you taking a leading, an engaged, or disengaged role for the first 2 hours of the fight? Oh, you're back. Okay, Franz, are you taking a leading, engaged, or disengaged role for the first round of combat? Aldous, it should be pointed out you're engaged, so you can either advance to leading or drop back to disengaged next turn. Right.
So
Franz, of course, you can choose which one you want to do.
What's the difference between leading and engaged?
It just all it literally is
More likely to get into fights.
Yeah. It's all based on the table.
Does it have a mechanical difference?
It has no real mechanical difference other than what you can possibly roll on the table. You still get to role play and tell. You still get to role play. Describe what you're doing this round and making a. The idea is you, like in a normal mass battle, you still declare what you're doing this round. You make the roll, and obviously after that, we have the encounter. Which reminds me, I forgot to check on your persuasion. Your persuasion roll.
Well, I imagine that
So
given his persuasion, he would be disengaged.
+2.
So that's just how.
Right, so you're probably starting this like you're probably like Aldous was. You're starting disengaged,
Yes,
pepping the troops
his
with
weapons
persuasion
are
roll.
words.
Yes, which is absolutely fine. But so okay, so make your persuasion roll. I do believe raises are what you need to not be suffering in a mass battle.
Correct.
You need to at least get a raise, otherwise you will get injured. Even because the point is you're being attacked. Even then at the back, something will slip through potentially if you don't get a raise. Is the point I'm trying to make. So a success. Okay, I'm just going to check what happens. Now I'm just going to check what happens just for a second.
Hang on. Why did I not get my conviction roll? What's happening?
I wonder
Well, your
if
conviction
you
would have
actually.
been at least a +1, so that would be the raise.
Yeah, I would probably say your conviction. Probably if you'll have to. I think you'd have to do it manually as such because I'm not using the combat tracker. I think is the mistake I've made there.
So then let me add.
So what I
8
probably
to that.
yeah. So that gets you a success with a raise, which is fine. So now you get to roll on the battle events table to see what happens to you as a random event during the first 2 hours of the fight. And we take the disengaged roll. It's meant to make things more interesting. I can roll for you if you want.
I mean, all total. What? Okay. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. I was trying to fix that stupid thing.
You don't. I can do subs in my head. Don't worry about it. Okay, you got a success with a raise, which means you've got that makes a you've already successfully got a +2 bonus on the battle roll at the end of the round, or the mass battle with your persuasion. Now you have to roll on the random battle event table to see what happens during the first 2 hours of the fight. Ammunition. Okay. So basically, you find a supply of ammo, whether it's bullets, slings, stones, or crystals. That means you recover 3d6 shots or power points as applicable. However, you do also get attacked by a weak foe, which will be an inmate. So, unfortunately, because you haven't spent any power points or ammo in this fight, it won't help you much. But I can still add you. It should be quite an easy fight for you, this one.
Can I get ammo to party members that
Technically,
don't
you're
have
all
weapons.
technically you're all spread out, so it's not some it's not a very useful one for yourself, I'm afraid. There, but it just means you're just going to you and your NPCs are going to have to fight an inmate. That's all it is.
You and
Yeah,
your
your
NPCs have to
NPCs
fight
will
an
not run
inmate.
out of ammo. Yeah, your NPCs will not run out of ammo. This
Exactly.
regardless of
Yeah.
what happens, kind of thing.
Regardless
Yeah.
of the cards. So, yeah, we basically if they dealt clubs, they run out of ammo. But because you've found ammo, they restock at the end of the fight. If that makes sense.
Okay. Let's see
Okay.
if we can end this quickly.
The inmate is on a 7. I think the 5 of you against an easy foe should be a nice easy win.
Yeah, I'm just gonna puppet him and tell him to flee the town.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop.
Go for it.
Where is he? Inmate. There he is. I'll target him. Puppet. Been with many men's. Well, shit. I get a conviction on that, but I am going to spend a Benny.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hang on. Yeah, let me. I was going to put conviction on for you, but that's okay. Well, if you don't need to worry about your D, do you want to roll your D6 for your conviction because that might save you? That would be a 6. So if you want to take it, I'll give you your Benny back if you want to have that. Your first puppet roll of a 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a 6 total. Yeah, that's enough. I don't need to.
Fine by me. Okay, I'm gonna give you a +1 bonus for defeating a easy target there. So let's delete PCs. Delete
Okay, and now I'll
NPCs.
consume the crystals that I just found.
Okay, Sir Bartholomew, leading, engaged, or disengaged?
Just engaged.
Okay, so what? Okay, so you're doing it. You're engaged action. So while engaging the forces of the cabal, what are you doing? What's your support role going to be?
With artillery.
It can be.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's like I'm in the more. I mean, I'm not disengaged, but I'm in like the back line where the snipers and the ranged and support
Yeah.
people are.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So what's your support role? Because it's just you're making a support role for Tetsuya's battle role.
Pointing out good point. Pointing out targets of opportunity.
Okie dokie. That's what's it? That's really weird. Why was it not doing it? Okay, +2. Barty. It's a bar. Bar from it's a Bart for now. Okay. If you're engaged, I'm afraid it's a strong foe. So it sounds like, unfortunately, a animated statue. Interesting. Oh, that's that's because I'm clicking the wrong shortcut there. An animated statue forces its way through the ranks to engage you and Clarence, Constable Lawrence, and George. With you going first.
Okay.
You can't see the statue.
I'm sorry. Is this a quick battle or
Oh, yeah, we
just?
can.
Oh no, you fight it out. That's the point. You fight it out. This is your moment to shine. If we start running out of time, I may turn them into quick encounters and stuff. But for now, you get to fight it out. That's the whole point.
I guess I start off entangling it.
Go for it. Successful tank. That's successful on. That's a successful entangle. It's entangled. I can't remember what toughness yours are, so that's fine. What's Constable Lawrence?
Um,
Even making them all target this statue because I'm nice like that. Constable Lawrence shoots the statue. So Lawrence hits it. He seems to hit it, then shoot it, then hit it. What's going on there? Where are you getting the shooting from? I don't know what's going on there. You got a button. I'm very confused. Where's the pistol damage coming from? He hasn't got a pistol on his character sheet.
I've got 3 different NPCs. So George and Clarence both have pistols, and the cop doesn't have a pistol. He has a baton.
Okay, yeah, it's because I've got confused there because you rolled a ball when I'm trying to work out what's going on. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You can doing it that way. I'm very confused, but it says you've incapacitated it, so there you go. I'll give you that. Takes it to a strong foe, gives you a +4 bonus, +2 bonus on top of everything else. Tatsuya, obviously you will make a battle roll at the end of the round, but let's do your random event. So, are you leading from the front, or are you just fighting, or are you
I'm
at the back?
engaged. I'm engaged.
You're engaged. Okay. Obviously, your battle roll is at the end, so you can't really support, but you still have to deal with a random event this round. So, what's your random event?
Well, actually, I was looking at that. Can I not support?
If you're making the final roll, I don't think you can support yourself, can you, technically?
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I know people have made an argument if you do a multi-action, you can support yourself, but I always thought that was a bit iffy. Personally. It depends how you're going to support yourself. How are you going to support yourself?
In the fighting.
An interesting one. I don't know. I don't know if I actually applied the bennies when I saw the thing about the modem having issues, so I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, Mr. Tatsuya, sir, it looks like you've got to hide. Breaks through the ranks. And he's got the Joker bonus.
Of course he does.
Which is a bit unfortunate. That's unfortunate, really. Oh no, Berserk. He's got to take the injury, hasn't he, to go Berserk? So yeah, this might hurt. Wounds, I'm afraid. Oh, there's a 6 on its edge.
Oh, he only thought that he had a hit on me.
Evidently, yeah, indeed. Mr. Tatsuya, sir, how do you counter the attack?
Well, with my sword, of course. With my sword, of course. Oh, good grief. Okay, apparently not with my sword.
Well, Catherine and Len have already got him targeted. Len is a wild card, isn't he? So he should have 2 bennies. Yep. You can end your turn, and yep. Okay, so Catherine's got a pistol. It would appear. She's sneaky.
Yeah, we're having lots of fun, aren't we?
This is when I have the Joker bonus next round. Lord. But he's got bennies if you want to re-roll the damage.
No, that's okay.
So he is going first. That's a hit. He shook him. Good. You okay with shaking?
Yeah, for now. Let's just see what
Oh,
we can
sorry.
do stacking some of this stuff up.
I went wrong there. I pressed F12 by mistake and I didn't mean to. Let's go. And then I'll have to manually move it onto Catherine because I bugged things up. Like, my mistake. Not yours. Oh, I was pressing a different key. He can spend a Benny if he wants to reroll the damage.
Yeah, let's go ahead and spend one of his bennies there to find my... Here we go. Why is a rifle doing...
Don't know.
Oh, you spend it on the knife damage, not the rifle damage.
I apologise. There you go. My mistake. I'm pressing the wrong things today. There you go. Okay, you defeat him without taking any injuries, which is good. Which does count as a +2 bonus, you see. That's the logic I was using. You know what I mean there? Okay, Tom, you're up. He can't sleep. All right, okay. 4, 8, 10, 13, +14 bonus if we've lost Tom. I'm going to have to look at that wiggle.
Shabba-ding.
Oh, he's back. What is your action, Mr. Tom, sir?
I am going to be spotting people that are like sneaking up on other people and shooting them in the heads, basically, and just supporting my people with my rifles.
Okay, that sounds like. Are you actually shooting people, or are you just spotting
Yeah,
people?
I'm spotting the ones, the people that are sneaking up behind Bob, who's about to,
Okay, that's a
kill
notice
a
check then.
werewolf, and then some twat sneaks up behind him and you go, doof,
It's a notice check.
headshots.
Mm-hmm. If you don't get the raise, then some will get in and beat you up. The record. In mass battles, you need raises to not be injured. Hang on. If you're actually going to spend conviction, let me put you on the combat tracker so it works. That's what I've learnt. Okay, go for it. Success and...
Is that enough of a success?
That's 4 raises, isn't it? That's +4. Okay,
good.
are you taking... that sounds like a disengaged roll to me. Or are you engaged and spotting for people? It's your call.
I think I'm disengaged. I'm at the back shooting
Okay,
people. I'm
roll on the random battle event table to see what your disengaged is. Oh, you also find ammunition. So basically that means everyone... That doesn't matter. Everyone gets a restock. Okay, so the end of that round, it's +2, +4, +12, +15, +17, +18 bonus on your battle roll, Mr. Tatsuya-san. So that's a 27. That's quite impressive. Okay, now I get to roll for the bad guys. I'm going to have to do manually. This might be all over in one quick roll there with a +27 bonus. Okay, result. The winner of the opposed rolls consults the battle results table. Any casualties? Okay, so a victory. The defeated army, oh no, because it limits it. So you got a 27, they got a 6. So the enemy army is reduced to 8 tokens. And then there's a morale roll. After the enemy loses 1 or more tokens, its leader rolls its spirit modified behind these circumstances. Success means he cajoles the army to fight on. Failure means the commander loses control of his forces. Actually, tell me who the bloody fighting. I don't think it does. Doesn't actually tell me who the cabal's who's in charge of the cabal. So let's make it interesting, shall we?
probably at least an 8, maybe even a 10 spirit.
Jack the Ripper got an 8. Just realised it mentions him earlier on. It's basically Jack's leading the enemy forces.
Okay, so -2 for the tokens lost, so that's a success.
That is a success. So the army will fight on. So we're into the second hour of the combat. Now I do believe, Aldous, you were dragged into engaged, so you can stay engaged, you could drop back to disengaged, or you could take a leading role in the fight. It's up to you. Except in what? Yeah, if you're leading role of the fight, you can actually attack the enemy baggage train if you get a good roll. Sounds like we've lost Aldous. Franz, I believe you were disengaged. You wish to stay disengaged, or you want to move up to engaged? Everyone buggered off. Is anyone out there? Who's around right now?
Is there anybody out there?
Hello.
Okay, well, I've got nothing from all the stuff in France. What about Sir Bartholomew?
Is there anyone home?
I'm there.
Okay, I believe you were disengaged. Or do you wish to stay disengaged or move up to engage this round?
Oh, you didn't mean literally. You just
No,
mean abstractly in the battle.
Yes.
When I said I was disengaged, I fell asleep.
No, I was engaged.
You engaged. I apologise. Do you wish to move up to leading to take a frontline fight, or and try and get to the Allied commander or the battle train? Although fighting the Allied commander strikes me as a bad idea if it's Dr. Jack.
No, I don't think engages is where I would stay. I would be disengaged and supporting, buffing people and stuff like that.
Okay, so disengaged. You drop back to disengaged. That's absolutely fine. What's your support role this time?
Weird science, I guess.
Okay, that will cost you a random amount of 3d6, but that's fine. Just so you know.
My creation isn't real.
Okay, so that's a success. That without a raise, I need to check up. I just need to
Fatigue, 1 level of fatigue.
You're
for
taking
bumps
that,
and
yeah.
bruises.
Bumps and bruises.
I'll
If you
try
don't,
pennying it.
Yep. Okay, bumps and bruises it is, and I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to make it 3d6. I always thought that was a little much. At the end of the 2 hours, you have expended. I'll make it 3d4 rather than 3d6. You have expended 5 power points, but you have got a single success. You have got a +1 bonus for the big fight, and on on disengaged you got follow me. Follow me is
Charge forward again.
You get to make you get to make an evasion check to avoid being dragged further up into the fight, or you end up rolling. So it's an evasion check and then a re-roll on the disengaged table, or fail the invasion check and roll on the engaged table. Your choice, which way you want to go. Okay, so roll on the engaged table. You get dragged up. You get caught up in a charge forwards. Oh, Elspeth, just nod if you can hear me. They let the bellies flow.
Nice.
And
Thank
you
you,
get your
Elspeth.
power points back.
You get 3d6 power points back as you basically find an enemy ammunition cache.
You find an enemy ammunition stash.
Indeed. Okay, so Tom, Franz, or Aldous, whoever's back, you can go next.
Franz is back.
Franz is back. Okay, Franz, I do believe you were disengaged as well, wasn't you? Are you staying disengaged, or do you wish to advance to engaged?
Yeah, I'll stay disengaged.
Okay, so how are you supporting the battle this turn? The fighting's been going on for 2 hours. The enemy forces have been dealt a blow, but they're holding on strong.
Then
Hmm.
I am going to use healing to cure their fatigue
Okay, dokie.
and make sure they have enough nourishment and water, and that they're
Okay, make a
in
healing
an
check.
ability to go strong.
Make a healing check. A 7 means you will suffer bumps and bruises, possibly from the rush of people to get healing from you.
I should get a conviction roll too. Hang on.
No, that conviction would have expired 2 hours ago.
Oh yeah, I don't get to.
No, if you spend conviction, it's for that, because each turn of a mass battle is 2 hours. So you if you want to use conviction again, you can, but you actually have to spend it every turn of the mass battle, because it's an 8-hour fight. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. I'll do that.
You got your
instead.
success. You'll do that instead. That's absolutely fine. So Franz gets a +2 bonus.
I love
Makes no-
Alon. It's probably the best edge out there.
It really
Okay.
is nice.
It is a very nice edge. Okay, make your random battle. Roll 3d4
If your
for
DM
power
hands out
points.
bennies. If your
Roll
DM
a-
doesn't hand out bennies, it sucks.
You've still got 5, so I don't know what you're worried about. Roll 3d4. Roll 3d4 for its power point expenditure, and then roll on the random battle table. Be nice. I'm not making you do 3 6.
No, this was healing, not PowerPoints.
Was it healing skill? I apologise.
Still, yeah.
Ignore that then, and just roll on the random battle table. I misunderstood.
That's more than
completely.
PowerPoints than I have.
Well, I know. Well, it counts as overcasting.
It's not aceable though.
It's not aceable, so you don't even spend 7. But that's okay. Roll on your random battle events table. Let's see what happens.
Alrighty.
Respite.
Respite.
I know. Respite.
Respite sounds dangerous.
It does it? Respite is most correct. Takes no actions, not attacked. I'm letting you take an action. It just means there's no. I'm taking a respite as there's no attack on you. Not you don't take.
Yeah,
an
nobody
action.
attacks your medical tent.
Yeah, basically. That's good. Okay, so we're still waiting on Aldous. We're still waiting on Tom. And then obviously Tetsuya will
Well,
let you
waiting
go
on.
past.
I've been waiting on everyone else. So I'm sat here the whole time.
I know you are. Go for it. What are you doing for the second 2 hours of the battle?
Doing the same thing. I'm a very good shooter.
Are you? Yeah, but are you noticing or are you shooting? There's a difference.
I'm noticing and shooting. That's what I've been doing.
Well, in that case, roll shooting rather than notice. And then expend ammo.
Spending conviction as well.
Okay.
Well, it's easy to notice that you're shooting. Those guns are
Well,
loud.
yeah, but technically you still have to spend for ammo. So if you're shooting, I know you
I'm
is.
being
But
silly.
if his shooting's better than his notice, he should be rolling shooting.
Dice are not in
Okay.
my favour. Hang on.
Okay. No, you got the raise. So you're okay. You got the raise because you've got a LAN. Oh, you trying to get more than a +2 bonus. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. +3 bonus. 3d4. You expended 3d4 rounds of your ammo. This
It's
in 2
only
hours.
2d6 ammo.
2d6 ammo. I apologise. So 7. I'm not sure why that did that. You just meant to just roll 2 dice from the thingy. I'll spend them for you. There you go. I don't think there we go. Okay, so you expended 10 rounds of ammunition. Obviously,
Now
you're
I roll on the
shot.
delivery table.
And now run on the events table. Obviously, if you get ammunition, you'll get your ammo back. Engaged, rally to me. Okay, so that's an evasion check. Otherwise, you're dragged to the front of the fight next round.
Get to the front. Get
So
to
it's
the chopper.
So it's an evasion check to stay engaged, or a failed evasion check to get dragged to leading. That's fine. And we actually see what happens to you. A moderate foe. Okay. Let's go with.
Add my allies then.
Yep, I'll add your allies. Okay. You've got Elba, but have you changed the name of one of them?
We'll change both the names.
Why? Why did you change their names?
They're just much better than the rubbishy ones that were there in the first place.
I'll tell her kill that. Okay, so Hilmer
Oh my God.
Heidelbergenschloop is going first. You're attacked by 2 Cossacks.
She's a wild card, isn't she?
She is, so she has 2 bennies. So you give her 2 bennies. She has 2 bennies. She targets Cossack number 1 and takes him out. I've got some bennies. Still takes him out.
Yeah, she ain't going to waste a penny on that. Okay, yep.
Okay, I'm going to move. Right, there you are. Tom, you're up. Sorry, I know you know what you're doing. Tom, you're up next, sir.
What am I going to do? What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to shoot.
I'll targeted Cossack 2 for you because I'm nice like that. You hit Cossack 2.
Shoot him again with my other gun.
Yep, go for it. That's a hit. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm going to try soaking that.
Yeah, you forced him to duck into the second shot.
Okay, uneventful there. That
First
gives
one
you.
made a hole in his vest, and the second one went through the hole.
Whoops, that makes it a +4 total. Good. And it lets me do a +4. Okay, Aldous, are you back, Mr. Aldous? Or are you still AFK? I'm just going to make Aldous roll. I'm going to roll on his behalf for fighting. He won't get a random event. He gets a 13, which is a +3 bonus. All good. Okay, Tatsuya, roll on the random events table, and then we can make your battle roll. Follow me. So you're going to get pulled to the very front, or and roll again, or you can make an evasion check to stay engaged. You are successful, so you basically get to strong foe. Wow, let's make it.
I should have let him push me forward. I would have been a weak foe. Good grief.
I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Okay. Tatsuya is there. Allies. Sneaky Catherine. Okay. Make sure all NPCs are visible. This is a very big hide, this one. With Sneaky Catherine going first. Pistol hits him squarely in the chest, but doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, this is going to be a big hit. A 7! Hurrah! Roll that damage.
Come on, Tetsuya, that's a bit rubbish.
3 wounds. That's a bit more like it.
So you've got a hide or the hide?
Okay, he's battered. And then Lengower.
And why is he handing out potions to all kinds of different people?
Oh, there's
Doesn't seem prudent.
there's dozens of
I guess
hides
imprudence
fighting this battle.
is a defining trait of the hides. They're not known for their restraint.
To the right. Okay, Mr. Hyde is up next. He remains shaken. He'll spend his last penny. Come off shaken.
That was another wound. Did that?
It did apply, yeah. He soaked 2 wounds.
Oh.
You did 3. He soaked 2. You did another wound.
I
which
didn't
took you
realize
up
he
to
was a
2.
wild card. My mistake.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, no, he's a strong foe. I'm afraid. But he misses. New round beginning with Catherine getting the Joker, which means hopefully everyone got a Joker there. A Benny, I mean. Sneaky Catherine goes first.
It does not look like anybody got a Benny out of that one, actually.
That's unfortunate. Let me award Bennies. There we go.
Catherine has just critically failed.
Okie dokie. I think the fight will be over before we have to worry about it. What she should probably be doing is using her sneaky stuff to give support to your
testing and so forth. Yeah.
What she probably should do. That's a hit on the hide, though. That shakes him.
Well, you have to penetrate the hide. You just don't want to bounce off the hide.
I'm not pressing F12 because I made that mistake last time. I clicked the wrong key and hit the F12 key, so it caused all sorts of chaos. That's a hit from Tatsuya. He's already shaken. So just need to hit him hard enough. Oh, look at that, because he's battered. It's a wound. He gets down 1 die and his toughness is down. Thanks, because that injury you did to him earlier.
Makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Makes a big difference, yep. So he takes a wound. He's shaken. He recovers from being shaken and attacks you back. Oh, technically he probably goes berserk actually because he's injured, but I forgot about that. I'll do that now because he is a hide. He goes berserk.
Oh no!
Because he's wounded. Okay, but that's a hit with a raise. And that's 4 wounds on Tatsuya.
Oh jeez! Don't kill him.
He's your battle leader. That was an unfortunate hit there, wasn't it?
One more.
Bend a point of conviction, bud.
It keeps bouncing. Oh, I do have conviction, don't I? Derpa.
I will. I'll be nice and let you retroactively roll 3 conviction rolls. So that was a 6, a 5,
Roll a 6 here.
and a 7.
Yeah, garbage.
That's really unfortunate.
Oh, there. Now I get all the 6s.
Well, that was a penny well spent.
That was a penny well spent. Hey, this is a long fight. A new round. Taking no damage in a fight does make a difference to the amount of bonus points you get per a fight. So that soak was important for multiple levels. Okay, that's a hit on the hide. Roll that damage.
Like I say, you gotta don't just hit his hide unless you're using a bludgeoning weapon. Are you using a bludgeoning weapon?
Okay,
No.
so that is defeating a foe with taking no wounds is a +2. So let's see, that's +1. Okay, you got +1 combat bonus because you have more tokens than them now. +1 from coils. So +2, +5, +7, +8, +9, +10, +14 on your battle roll.
Okay, 19, I guess.
19 it is. Okay. I'm just proactively adding in. Okay, well that's a that's a. Jack's going to spend a penny on his battle roll. Okay, so you still get a raise. So that's 2 tokens off their forces, isn't it? Takes him down to 7. He has to make a -2 spirit check, which is a
Total
four-
-4 spirit check.
-4
actually.
spirit check. Well, there you go. I will spend a penny on that. I forgot. Yes, total tokens lost, isn't it? Oh, there you are. You rout the forces of the Cabal. In only 4 hours of fighting, you rout the forces of the Cabal. Congratulations.
Nice.
Okay. Now, the battle. Oh, damn it! I forgot. There's such. Okay. I forgot.
We not route them after all.
Oh no! There's descriptions. There's descriptions for when you and they lose tokens. So obviously, after the first 2 hours of fighting, I should have read rattles of gunfire and sharp booms are followed by a very human cheer. The attacking monsters are driven back from their objectives.
Thanks for time the chevre de pay, shooting everyone.
Indeed. And then obviously this after the end of this second couple of hours, just before they run, a bloodied soldier runs round the corner on horseback. We've turned them back over there, he pants. We need reinforcements to press the advantage. But the Cabal loses. Against all odds, the Rippers save Rome. The Cabal abandons its attack. This is a day that will be long remembered when good triumph over an overwhelming foe. So basically oh god, I'm only just connected. Okay. Just as the big battle ends. So you win the battle. However, as we said, the Needles 7 and 8 were destroyed. Much of the city has also been reduced to rubble because there was fighting all over the city. You were focused on the obelisks. Much of the city has been reduced to rubble. So basically, monsters of myth and legend have rampaged through the streets of the Eternal City, laid parts of it to waste. Many people fought with and lost loved ones to creatures that defy explanation. So, however, obviously, you've made some valuable allies. Obviously, although Enrico's obviously long dead and his brother's long defeated, this will completely convince the Vatican and all the forces there that you are not, as Enrico and his brother insisted, evil demonic forces, and therefore a good thing. So, congratulations.
Yeah, typically the Catholic Church is so quick to revise their
It should also be pointed out that
mistakes.
obviously the following day you are invited to the Vatican for a meeting with the Pope, where obviously he thanks you.
Oh, nice.
He thanks you. For daring to stand up for evil, and Rome. The Pope and Rome thank you. The Pope is even willing to allow you to visit the Vatican's secret archives.
Oh,
you can
okay.
you can assist in a research role while searching for references to the Library of Life. So, decide who wants to make the research role. It should be pointed out. I do believe one of your
I'm trained in it. I don't know who else is.
So everyone else can obviously
Research. Let me see. I believe I have as well.
I got a
Yep.
D8 in research.
I only have a D6, but yeah.
So obviously, if you wish to assist in the
D4.
research, with a research role, make your assisting research roles now. If people do not have research and they want to provide support, declare how you're going to do support, and then make the rolls. But we'll get the research assist rolls out the way first. Cole obviously gets distracted down a very interesting side note about probably the Vatican's collection of early historical texts of archaeology. Oh no, we got a +1 in the end.
There we go.
Okay, so that's a +1, +2, +3. Catherine gives you a +4, +5. Yeah, you or one of your NPCs can do a support role. So I think that means Aldous and Tom are left, aren't they? Because I think Sir Bartholomew is doing the actual role with his +5 bonus.
All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think we've lost Aldous. So Tom, do you or any of your NPCs want to make a support role before Sir Bartholomew makes his research role?
I was gonna say, I think I'm maxed out, aren't I? Because there's +4.
I'm going to allow more than that.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
It's a critical one. Okay, yeah, make a roll with +5. That's all we're getting.
What was it when Indiana Jones was doing that research, and he's like, "The Lost Ark. I've seen that already." And he just like flips the page to
Okay.
the next page.
Add PCs.
Just a minute.
Add allies.
5. I'm gonna Benny that. See if I can get better. I'm assuming the fatigue will have.
Oh, yeah.
We have to-
Any fatigue injuries, PowerPoints, you can reset them. It's the following day.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, because I can help you ignore them if they are in the way.
That's a 10 because you had a +5, don't forget. 23. Okie dokie. So basically, in the Vatican, well, actually, so I'm changing how it works because it's easy this way. So basically, checking the Vatican archives, you find a reference to the Sultan's Prize, which gives you an ability to gives you an idea to look for something else. So basically, you've been searching a long time through all your archives and you've not been finding anything on the Library of Light. And in the in the texts of the Vatican City, buried in in the texts of the Vatican City, you find basically an indication that something called the Sultan's Prize, and therefore looking into that with those roles there, I can tell you the following that additional clue. The Library of Light is incredibly old and nobody knows where it is. Even if one could get there, it is said Muhammad himself would stop one finding the library. Some of the most precious, dangerous secrets are said to be kept there. The library is a perilous maze that consumes explorers. Without the Sultan's Prize, any who enter the Library of Light. Last one, because you've got everything there. The Sultan's Prize was hidden to save mankind from itself.
Drop that chat.
I will certainly do so. I was just trying to work out. I was just doing it now. So I have to go to there, and I can go. I go copy record content. Then I do a new page, don't I? Then I paste record content, and then I can change it to that. So, and then share it to all of you. There you go. It's the easiest way to do that. Bit convoluted, but it works. Anyone like to make a common knowledge check?
I'd like to. every now and then make a common knowledge check, but it's not very likely. Of course, I say that, and then I roll like that.
So, well, Franz got the raise. Obviously, Aldous with a success. Aldous with a success knows that based on the information you found here, it looks like you need to head east to Constantinople, from whence the Sultan rules the Ottoman Empire.
Istanbul?
Constantinople, from where the Sultan rules the Ottoman Empire. Franz goes on to note, know that there is an Egyptian obelisk stands in the Hippodrome in Constantinople.
Oh. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam.
So,
Why'd they change it? I can't say.
The people just liked it better that way.
So, take me back to Constantinople.
It's worse than Daddy's dead, Jim.
Hippodrome of Constantinople. Oh, the obelisk of Theodius.
I think I've seen them in concert 11 times.
There you go. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quite a cool. Lots of, yeah, I just looked up obelisk of, yeah, cool. Let me, interested. Let me paste the link. So that's a link to the Wikipedia page for the obelisk. Oh, I can't even say it. I'm going to paste the name because someone who's probably better pronunciation than me actually say what you're looking for.
The obelisk of Theodosius.
Thank you. It's,
the Asterix of Gaul.
we go. So, what's your plan?
Since we're forces for good, we should reopen the library.
Well, I think first of all we need to find the Sultan's prize.
Yeah.
Well, it should be pointed out that everything that's every time every city that's been attacked by the forces of the Cabal, it's always the attacks have been always focused on the obelisks. So if you yeah, France has remembered there is an obelisk in Constantinople where the Sultan rules, so that might be a good place to start.
So we haven't eliminated them entirely yet.
You technically speaking, there were 7 tokens left. So there were 70 monsters you drove out of Rome when they fight it.
Well, I think we're going to Constantinople.
I mean, there is a Ripper's Lodge in Constantinople, so that, yeah, you can always turn to them, ask them.
And also, I'm beginning to see why they did change the name. Constantinople's damn complicated to say.
Right, Constantinople it is. Cue that map.
See, there you go.
Constantinople. Cue that map of the Earth with some rousing music playing and a red line moving across it. Probably you're probably taking the Orient Express. Actually, that ran through Constantinople.
Really? Any murders?
So so you have a map with an overlay of a steam train with an Orient Express as you head eastwards. When this world it goes to Constantinople, even in the real world, and then basically it will zoom in on the point that is Constantinople, and you'll find you Yeah. So, when you arrive in Constantinople, it's hot and dry, and it's towards the early evening. Can I have some notice checks, please? It's a Pathfinder. It's loud and noisy in the train station, but you do hear, as I say, it's loud and noisy in the station, but you do hear what sounds like a explosion.
I'm gonna say that probably is not normal, and tell them I heard something explode.
Which direction?
I point in that direction.
They're celebrating us being here.
Fireworks.
We have arrived.
Yeah, let's go find the blown up obelisk.
Let's go here. Let's go.
It's a pile of
new
rubble. Is it a
encounter,
blobelisk?
And then I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna go. Yep. At least. Yep. That. Good, and then I hit submit. Should create me a map. Repopulate it.
Why are we always running behind on these obelisk destructions?
Because the gems are get.
Because
I didn't say that.
because they have the information and we're just trying to learn the information. So
yeah, that's fair enough.
There we go. That will do. It's like unfortunately the constant. Actually, I might have a better map, but it's too late now. I should have gone with a different one, but for some reason, in this version of the Ripper's universe, Constantinople is a very Western-looking town.
Gotcha. He dreams in color, he dreams in red. Can't find a better map.
Are we in Las Vegas?
Okie dokie.
Nice.
I've said something familiar about this town. There were werewolf children, not vampire children, running around last time.
Yep.
Were there?
Yeah.
Oh well.
We spiked them good though.
It's a lovely map. Don't worry about it.
I know.
It's a lovely map,
It's to take you
Mr.
ages
Brown.
to do all that as well. You did it by hand, didn't you?
Mr. Brown, you've got a lovely map.
Okie dokie. What I want to, the only thing I want to do is I want to click on this. I want to ungroup them. And then I'm doing that and that. Okay. Okay, there we go. And let's start the combat.
Why are we in combat?
because we
For
ran to
some
the
reason,
obelisk and
whenever
we
we hear
watched that
explosions, we run towards it.
instead of away. Yeah.
Because you're trying to protect, you're trying to save the obelisk, aren't you? That's what's happening here.
We might be a little bit late for that, but
If we do that, and then no, that wasn't. And I do that, and I can do. There you go. Looks like There seems to be body parts everywhere. What it looks like is what do you think happened is someone was carrying explosives towards the obelisk when they basically. It was probably nitro.
When
It
they
was probably
tripped.
when they tripped. It was it's nitroglycerine, very unstable.
Critical failure on his
Yeah.
demolition.
So, does
roll.
anyone want to spend any bennies to move up the combat tracker? Question number 1. Question number 2. Let's give everyone a benny.
Hang
Oh,
on a
Carl
second.
wasn't here, so I
Mr.
need to give him
Hyde
the
goes
conviction he missed
first.
out on.
How close
did
is
you
he
say
to
about-
the explosives? Oh, we need to make our spirit rolls, bud.
Oh,
What
yes.
did you say about Carl?
Carl wasn't there when I was giving extra points of conviction for defending Rome, so I just gave you a point of conviction
Oh,
for defending Rome.
thank you.
Because you were there even though you didn't take an active role. Okay, spirit checks. I make that 3 cards. 1, 2. Oh, something's happened. I'm getting pop-up messages appearing over my card deckers every time I try and click on.
I just want to observe that Carl's player did not ask whether he should make a spirit roll. So things are improving.
He's learning. Okay, so there's a king of
Yeah,
spades and a
exactly.
queen. There's a king of spades and a queen of hearts in there. Okay.
Good lord. I've got a flush though. Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice.
I got a straight flush. Look at that.
I'm gonna have to give you a benny.
That's hard
for
to
that.
beat
I'm gonna give you a
You can
benny for
take
getting
these
a
people
straight
on.
flush.
single-handedly.
Right, okay. The hide is not actually in the house, so he's obviously. Oh, let's turn off snap to grid. The hide's going to run towards you because he's way inclined. Aldous is up next on the Ace of Diamonds. All your allies are with you. So, okay, looks like that should have 2 bennies because that's probably bennies back because there's a whole card there. Back. Aldous, are you still AFK?
No, I was on mute. Sorry, I was on mute. My bad. I was talking. I was waiting actually for you because you said you were doing stuff, so I didn't want to interrupt.
That's okay. No, that's fine. That's fine.
So, yeah.
You were on player hold.
So, moving on. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I don't really. Okay, here I am. So I guess the best thing to do then is to double action here. And I can only hit now, let me see. Sorry. Don't think I can get everybody with smite, but
If you can't get me,
should
that's
be
fine.
able-
If you don't want to get me, that's fine.
No, I want to get you. It's the other ones that
No, no.
Tatsuya
What I'm
also
saying
has
is
might. I can.
I never use my. I never go hand to hand. I don't use anything that could benefit from smite. So
Ranged ammo can have smite put on it.
can you smite psionics?
No.
So that's what I'm saying.
So additional recipients, and yeah. So I'll just get each of you, but I don't want to target all friendlies.
Just popping. What
It
I'm
may
not
be
going to read it
faster
out.
to hit.
Just popping that
It
in
may
the
be
game
faster to
chat.
go ahead and hit all, target all, and then
Then remove.
the ones that you're not interested in doing.
Yeah.
It's a shame it doesn't calculate the costs for you. That's probably a bit
But
too complicated.
now it's doing this.
Oh, it's going to freak out a little bit, yes.
Now it's freaking out. I should have done it by hand.
No, it's just adding it to everyone. It's all good. You're doing.
I'm not sure it's not still adding it to my screen, so I'm not sure. Did it finish or is it
I
still
think it's. I
freaking
think
out?
it. I think it's finished adding. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, it's going again.
I think he's turning them off.
I was gonna, but now it's just
New
gonna.
headphones are a bit uncomfortable.
Well, if I wasn't susceptible to what's it called? Can't think.
Peanuts.
No, flashes or whatever that set you into convulsions or whatever. I forgot what it's called.
Epileptic, you
Epilepsy.
mean?
Yeah, if I wasn't susceptible to epileptic fits, I'm susceptible now.
I have fits. I wish I could call them, blame it on epilepsy, but
Mm.
that's not true. It's a terrible disease. I shouldn't joke, but
Mm.
Back in Ripper's day, that was not a disease; it was a demonic possession.
yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Oh
so
wow,
they should all be having their
the henchmen look like something.
deal
That's
now.
cool. You know your turn is taking a long time when the GM
No,
starts
no.
cruising up the map.
Starts hand drawing a new map.
Oh, them's fighting words. I know no harm intended, but I am epileptic. It's hospital. It was pointed out that having H's for hides and henchmen might be confusing.
Mm.
Put that out.
More faceless dice. I wish my dice were rolled on the honor system.
Oh, I apologize, Elspeth. Yeah, that was crude of me. So not cool.
I deliberately didn't
I was going to
decide-
say something, but decided it wasn't my place.
decided I wasn't touching that one with your barge pole. I'm just going to stay short and quiet. That a wound upon my hide. Not my hide, literally my monster. I mean.
Okay, now that shook him twice, so you would have probably wanted to apply it because that might be too.
Yeah. I will deal with that. I'm just finishing my tokens off. There you go. See, there's one I need to deal with. Yeah. Okay. All good. Okay, so you have hit this hide here. You missed him. You missed him. You missed him. You hit him. Shook a wound. Hit him. Shook a wound. Hit. Okay, so he's got. Okay, so I'll do. Spend a penny. Soaking. I'll spend his second penny. Soaking.
Mm.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Mhm. The Invisible Man is no longer listed as I. That's not good.
Well, one, I didn't actually mean to turn him on.
Okay.
I told you twice I was
So
just trying
those
to be
henchmen are
nice.
not under the control of the Invisible Man.
Yeah, I didn't
I
mean
repeat.
to turn you on.
What is going on with all this Las Vegas singer stuff this morning?
They're just determined to get
Or-
me as many copyright issues as possible in this stream.
I don't think so. That's definitely not what's happening.
Robert Palmer is not going to give you a copyright strike, I don't think.
It's not him, it's all automated, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes.
Well, I would be honored if it can detect my singing as copyright
Exactly.
strike worthy.
Yeah.
Hey everybody! I didn't see you. Sorry, there's been so much text going on. I've been too busy to actually acknowledge it. So, hello, the real Lord Shock. Welcome, most welcome. Thank you for pointing out that I missed a hello from someone, Jiminy. Okay, that's impressive fighting attack that didn't seem to actually target the hide. So there we go. Hit with a rage. You can now roll damage. That's a shaken Mr. Hyde. Okay, okay, let's see, he's going to run. What do we get? Really?
Oh, if he's
That's a miss. Okay, Mr. Oh, hang on. I've just got to do something on the first Mr. Hyde. I forgot. Oh, he quit. He didn't crit foul. No. Hyde number 1 goes berserk. Hyde number 2 attacks Aldous but misses. Werewolf's up next.
I'm just going to sit him down and say, look, sometimes when you enter into combat, you're going to take a couple of hits. You're going to get a couple of wounds. If you freak out every time, it's not going to be beneficial. You need to learn how to control your emotions.
The frenzied attack upon Darko.
I guess he's not listening to me.
Results in 2 hits. Fuck. Not so much the second one. I'm going to assume you want to do that for Darko, so I'll.
So, even though I'm a
I
veteran of
just got
1,000 psychic wars.
Yeah. That's fine. We'll take your 6. Six it
okay,
is
well,
after
he's
spending
just
2
gonna have
bennies.
to-
Yeah. Oh, battered. Okay, that brings us to Sir Bartholomew.
Get in there, Barty.
I look very angry and just like, you all try my patience. And I start fiddling with my stuff, and an ominous hum fills the air.
Oh,
Is it hum?
I'll give you a Benny for sound effects. My God, he really is going for everyone here. Look, he's going for everyone. Oh. 25. I mean, a good. Did you shortcast? Did I see a -2 in there?
No, I'm multi-actioning.
Oh, I'm just asking. I'm just curious. Fine.
Multi-action. Lilu Dallas multi-action.
He's got 32 PowerPoints. That's obscenely awesome.
1, 2, 3. Second action. These guys, these bad guys don't know what's about to hit them. Everybody super fast.
What is about to hit them?
Well, the fact that now everybody, every player character and NPC, allied NPC,
Oh, yeah.
is super fast,
Yeah.
super multi-actioned, and has and deflectant. Harder to hit and harder to hit and hitting harder.
And the full deflection.
And has smite on top of that.
Yep.
Yes.
It might be a good thing, is what you're saying.
Smite adds the damage.
Okay,
And then
thank you.
More important.
I think he's purposely avoiding it.
More
And it also
importantly, it
gives
means
you,
I can
like,
just turn off
magic.
invulnerability on. I can just delete invulnerability from the werewolf. Ooh, lovely! Everybody recovers power points. Nice. So Bartholomew recovers all power points. Very nice use of bennies, and then adventure card to sort out your power points. Okay, what's Clarence up to?
I'm seeing what he's got. He's got what's there? Werewolf
He's all-
Mr. Hydes. So he's going to.
I think he's. Obviously, he can fight, but he is a scholar. He's a science scholar.
Clarence?
Science scholar. He gets +2 on all science rolls because he's smart.
Oh.
The record.
Oh, he is.
Doesn't matter in fights, but it's useful sometimes. It's more to give him a bit of interest and to give you non-combat support options if you need them sometimes as well. But anyway, he's moving up to there, which is absolutely fine.
Which is the injured one, number 3.
Alas, he files the pistol, but not critically failing.
Sometimes pistols misfire.
Well, he did critically fail, so. Okay.
He's done.
Constable Lawrence is next.
He's got no ranged attack for some reason.
Well, he's a police officer. He has a baton. He's an English police officer. So he goes, stop, or I shall shout stop again. Right, Robin Williams.
He will
Wait, what is that from?
defend me.
I think it's Robin Williams doing a stand-up act about British police officers because they're not armed. So British police officers go, stop, or I'll shout stop again.
Yeah, well.
Unlike Las Vegas police officers who are fashion police, stop, those shoes don't go with those pants.
Yeah. I was going to say, our cops don't necessarily need to be armed.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, at this point, you get to this thing where it's like everybody's armed, which is fucking frightening in itself. But anyway.
Yeah.
But I think that's
It's
the
like
logic.
Bang, bang,
I think
stop.
I think the
Or I'll
logic.
shoot you
I think
again.
that was the logic. If you arm the police, then the criminals want guns because the police are armed. I think that's the logic they used in Britain for years. Which is why in this country we have issues with knives more than anything else these days.
But you can't get machine guns.
Teenage gangs in this country just knife each other.
Well,
which
that's
are
better than
imminently more survivable.
teenagers.
Not as pleasant, but not just as unpleasant. But
I suppose
And
the
less
big difference,
dangerous to
a bit.
bystanders.
I was going to say the less innocent bystander. It's harder to sort of be shot
When I was
as an
a
innocent
kid, me and
bystander
my
in a
mate
knife
were
attack, I
walking
suppose.
over Wheelstone Bridge, and some geezer walked up to my mate Pete and stabbed him in the gut.
Yeah.
oh really?
Yeah, so Peter punched him in the head, knocked him out in one punch, and then we went to hospital. And the nurse was sticking her finger in the hole, and she goes, "It's lucky you're fat." It only went through into the flabby bit of his gut.
That's a fine. How do you do?
Yeah, no, but I mean, yeah, don't. Peter's like a tank. He punched him with one punch, and the geezer was just out cold.
I'm afraid, Guild. I'm afraid I've lost where we are on the combat tracker, but I'm afraid
Tatsuya.
Gabriel's rifle obviously jammed there, and will basically need an action to clear. Which with multi-action is not too bad, but you know what I mean. But, yeah, so Gabriel's going to have to spend an action to clear her rifle. Okay, Tatsuya's up next.
Okay, Tatsuya, since there's no run penalty, let's go ahead and see how far he can get.
24 inches.
Tatsuya's going to start by running up here next to this lycanthrope.
144 feet in 6 seconds.
Fast on my feet, what can I say?
Is that because you're
Movement's
Ninja?
double. Running, you can run without any penalty.
Yep.
So there
The
is
action without a penalty. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, I did forget
I
to.
was attributing it to his ninja stylings.
Yeah, that too.
It's a wound upon the werewolf, which is still not enough to say. I didn't manage to. Yeah, that's the werewolf dispatched with a deft swipe from the katana.
Then we'll move to there. Chop at that hide.
If you're going to move across, you might take out things that haven't taken an action yet.
I'm working on that. I'm working on that.
Okay, well, those are higher priority than the things that took an action.
Save some for us though.
I
You
will.
guys.
Wow.
He's out of bennies.
And then I will move over to here and go, okay, who's next?
Oh, bring them to us so they all bunch together. Don't keep them all over there.
Well, no, I'm going to take out these 4 henchmen. As they come walking up to me, I'll give them all chops.
Oh, okay. Very tricky. I hope the stone men don't find you interesting.
Len is going to go ahead and shoot at. Oops, nope. Close enough. Doobie-doobie-doo. Yeah, that's plenty close
Bit of
enough. We're
cheating
going to
because
shoot
they
that
knew where he
henchman
was
over
when I
there.
started. Okay. Indeed, they're all Speedy Gonzalez's. Oh my word! Really?
Uh-huh. And since he fell down so easy, we're going to go ahead and target his buddy.
Don't fumble and hit the invisible man by mistake.
Oh, that'd be terrible, wouldn't it?
It would.
It's going to be a very short fight with the amount of powers you've plugged into these guys. I'm thinking I should have put more bad guys on the map.
Well, the map is quite small. There could be some that we haven't seen.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just helping you out.
Okay. Every player immediately draws an adventure card. Oh crap! Who have I got as far as? I don't think. Did everyone just get an adventure card? I'm not sure if I missed
Yes.
anyone.
Catherine knows about being sneaky, so she is going to spend her action looking around for the invisible man.
Okay, make a notice check at -4. Because he's invisible.
Oh, good grief. She's sneaky. She's not. Oh, well, hold on. Oh, yes.
Wow. Okay. Catherine notices that something just bumped into something's just bumped into that stall over there. As if someone
Okay.
invisible was trying to move behind it and failed to do
And then-
slipped and tripped or something.
Right, call themselves or something like that. Okay. In which case, she will now shoot at that invisible person over there and say,
Okay.
"Say, there's somebody over there."
Hold up. Let me target him. There we go. You've targeted
Wait,
the
do we
invisible
wanna-
man. Invisible man is targeted, so and the invisibility will kick in automatically. So if you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Except it didn't because I must have done
Except it
something
didn't.
wrong. I forgot to put an at in front of the attack. That's unfortunately -4, and that makes that a 3. Yes,
Yeah,
It's
she
a
didn't
miss.
expect to hit, but she's going to shoot that direction. So
indeed. Yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
make
It
him
would-
think twice about coming out. So
Exactly. All good stuff. Right. Tom, you're up next.
Does that connection do anything, Daz?
Intrigued now. I don't know what you mean by that. What you put there.
I just had it in my notes. I can barely remember myself, so we'll just shine it.
That's fine. We'll give you a bonus if you're trying to spot a target. I think it's the easy way to deal with that one, isn't it? Tom, you're up, sir.
What? What's going on? I've got slow motion dice.
Yeah, my screen too.
It's a magic bullet. Yeah. Everything is going super slow now.
Probably because someone played cards, so I'm adding to the combat track.
I mean, you're adding stuff to the combat tracker in mid-roll. Yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, it should be okay. Anyway, you've hit with a raise, it says there.
I've done a double click for the damage roll, but nothing's happening yet.
I'll try again. Just roll again now. It's the wound. On an animated statue, no less. Animated statue is shaken. Is she able to reroll the damage?
I'll shoot him again since I've got the multi-action funk.
Enough.
May have to Benny that though. Can't tell that. Oh no, 6 appeared.
Hey, that's frozen, isn't it? There it goes. Adding stuff to the combat tracker during dice rolling is really doing interesting things, isn't it? I'll go on then. I'll spend another one of my bennies. Nah.
But Humpledink.
Oh. Bother.
He missed.
What's Hilda up to? The end of that hide.
That was a nice scream.
It was. Oh, it's random. Which one you get? Unfortunately.
You need to add a whole bunch in there. Put
It's
some
the out.
Shakespeare quotes in there.
Ah.
Ow. What is it?
Sounded
I
more
die
like
of-
Hilda. Sounded more like Hilda than Hyde.
Okay. Is it me now? Looks like it's me now. Sorry, I'm doing stuff on the combat tracker there. Animated statue. Hang on. Move it back up to Hilda. Apply that, and then press F12. Not gonna It's not gonna reach. It's not going to reach Tetsuya. Can't engage Tetsuya. It's 2 inches away. Oh, you're up, sir.
Okay. Sorry, I just started trying to figure out how I can best do this. Oh, that doesn't have it either. Huh. Okay. So let's see. Carl is going to move, and he's going to talk to Catherine and ask for her to point the direction that she saw or noticed.
It's
the
right
invisible
there.
man. Okay. And then he's going to blast that area that she points to, I guess, just around that car. And he's going to add glow to it, and fatigue and hinder.
Okay.
So glow, fatigue, and hinder for +4 on top of 3. So that's quite expensive, but whatever. So do a little of that, and
if you
I
can
will.
make the invisible man glow, it's all good.
I know that's all I'm trying to do. I just didn't want to waste an expensive spell. I was trying to do something else.
Such a shame he moved on.
Gonna give
the
him a
Invisible
glow up.
Man. Such a shame.
Sure. So this thing, sorry. This thing is area effect medium. Oh, I get a medium for free. Okay, so let's do that.
There's no such things as mediums. There is no
So I will-
spirit world. There's only the realm of the mind.
And that's it. Time to blast.
Go for it. That's a successful casting. Roll the damage.
Okay. Oh, that looks good. I'm gonna I'm gonna be mean.
You just kill him outright.
I don't know. Can I play a card after finding out whether I killed him?
You most certainly
I
can.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll wait then.
That's what happens. Nothing. You
Oh, I
basically
don't have a card. It
you.
won't affect it.
Oh, sorry. Assets.
Oh no, I can't. I do have a card. Did I hit him? Or do we know?
You don't appear. You've done a fair bit of structural damage. You don't appear to have hit the invisible man, I'm afraid.
Oh, that pretty much sucks.
I know, it's really unfortunate. He moved just before your turn. That was such a good idea, but he had the 10 of diamonds. You know what I mean? It would have been a beautiful action if you'd actually if he hadn't had the 10 of diamonds and had a slower card, you'd have lit him up beautifully. Well, you'd have killed him. You'd have killed him outright. But even if you had him glow. But alas, I'm afraid he moved just before you cast it, so which is a shame. I'm going to award you a Benny for an absolutely brilliant idea and plan, and a Benny just because it was just too late. But okay, what's Vic up to?
Well, do I get a second action?
Of course you do. I apologize.
Okay. There's more where that came from. Does anybody hear the invisible man? How far did he move? He moved quite far.
You have no idea. I mean, you don't even know that he moved.
Well, there's no dead body. Here finds a friend or acquaintance. I'm asking for anybody if they heard anything, especially Catherine.
In your 6 second. Well, no, she thought he was still there. I'm afraid. I say you would have got him, but it was unfortunate that.
Yeah.
I mean, you blew an impressive corner of the house off, and you turned to rubble the barricade he was hiding behind. So that's good.
Well,
yeah, nobody here in Constantinople's going to be mad at us, huh?
Carl was.
They were the one bringing explosives. We didn't do that.
Exactly. So
okay.
No one's going to be. You could, if you want to try again, you can do it blind, but it's up to you. You might get him, but it's a nice area of effect. If you just want to do it, you just want to guess where he might have moved to, and then cast it again.
I wouldn't do it but because the GM is prompting me to do it, I guess.
No, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying.
I'm going to give it another shot. Wow, that's annoying. Okay. So this time I will pump it up bigger, which means I need more of this. And in order to do it this time...
Yeah, you'll have to spend a Benny first, which is fine. Yep.
I need area of effect +1.
Okay.
And then the power is 3, so that's 4. And I will do glow for 5.
Okay.
And I will do hinder again, so for 6.
Okay.
And this time I'll do lingering damage in case they do touch him.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, let's do that.
Roll your second blast.
Blast. I need to aim.
Where are you putting it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you may need to add selective as well.
That's the size of a large blast template if you're spending a large.
Okay. So let's see. Last time.
The last one you did was. I'll be nice. The last one you did was like that.
About there.
So where do you want to put this?
And then
obviously you can't put it where it currently is. It's got to be in line of sight. But
he moved here. He moved about here, and then he's moving again.
He probably moved closer to us.
Yes, he did, but he may not be doing it. Actually, I'm just gonna do it here. For some reason, this is what I intuitively was gonna do anyhow. So I'm gonna do it right here.
But you can't have the center the other side of this building.
Oh, I have to be able to see it?
Yes.
Oh. Do I have any movement left? I bet I do.
You have plenty of movement left.
Yep. Double speed plus you can run without penalty.
I'm going to do this.
That's so a shame.
I'm going to just blast this area.
But think about... Oh, I suppose you're thinking he came down here and went through that gap
yeah,
there. Is that
I
your
guess,
logic?
I guess I'm wrong, but that's what my intuition was, so that's what I'm
Okay.
gonna do. Blast. Did I hit? You can say 16. Oh, that's looking. Oh, it's a 5. I thought it was a 6.
Unfortunately, when you
I didn't
originally
want to be in the blast area.
that's fine. You're not in the blast area. When you originally placed the template, you would have got him. When you moved it there, you missed him.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, crap. Okay, fair enough.
I thought so. I'd actually had him targeted because you placed the template right on top. You caught him square in the template when you placed it. I was very impressed, and then you moved it, which is a shame. Okay, Vic.
Oh, sorry, I just hit the thing after you said that.
That's okay. I
Can
was
you
trying
put
to
it
be
back
nice.
on Vic?
Of course I will.
Well, I don't remember where I placed it before. Vic is gonna. How far can Vic make it to here, or does he have to run?
I think Vic's got a pace of 12 without running, hasn't he?
Okay, so he's gonna do something simple. He's gonna target this guy, and then let's see what Vic has in his arsenal. Vic has.
Back him off a
Where's
bit because I
Con?
think he's got a pistol.
Oh, he's got a pistol. Okay, so he'll. Oh shit! I hit unarmed. I meant to do pistol. There we go.
That's okay.
Oh,
A four hits with a pistol. Which
no,
is
that
fine.
was unarmed. That was unarmed.
It was a different die.
The pistol
Okay.
was 1. So he missed, unfortunately.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
then-
Okay. Well, you're being honest, so I'll give you a penny.
Thank you. And D'Angelo, let's see if D'Angelo has a pistol. Come on, D'Angelo, where are you? D'Angelo has a pistol, so he'll do the same thing.
Okay.
He will target, and he will pistolize. And he's not rolling well either. And that's it.
Okay.
A lot of
Pretty impressive.
drama for nothing. Thank you for
you got
Thank
him
you
back
for
to
making
rights,
me
then you
feel
moved the token.
thanks for making me feel good about all the missing.
Oh,
I am
France, your turn.
doing a stun
Okay.
with a large burst template.
Okay.
Hey, Carl's gonna say one thing at the end of his turn. He's not over here. That's what he's
Where
gonna say.
do you point to that?
You,
Because I
I'm
was
looking
deliberately
right.
trying.
I'm looking right in the
Actually-
courtyard. I'm like, he's not over here.
Actually,
Okay.
Carl, make a note. Actually, because of what where you are and where you cast, make a notice check
For Carl.
for Carl.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm
working
doing
over.
a stun first, and I'm adding glow.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can't really target anybody, so I'll just roll.
Well, hold. Sorry, that's okay. Sorry, I was doing something. Yeah, you could do
Does Carl
catch him.
notice?
Something very. Okay. That was for Carl. I meant to whisper it, but I failed. Franz, a 7. A 7 on
Oh
us.
crap.
Yeah, you catch the invisible man in that. So let me let you target him. So you can put the glow effect on him. You are now targeting.
Make sure
the
you don't
invisible
hit. Make sure you don't hit V with that thing.
He didn't. He placed it very well.
Okay.
So you can.
And by the way, Carl yells out, "There's something coming! Do you hear it?" In other words, it's very big.
It's very
It's in
big.
the trees.
Yes.
It's coming. When I was a child.
Do you want to hit the? If you want to apply the glow effect, because she said glow.
Oh, yeah, do I have them targeted?
Yeah, I've targeted him for you. Yes.
Okay. Glow.
Okay.
No hindrance.
The invisible man survives. The invisible man survives. That makes past the stun effect, but there is now a glowing outline to him. Therefore, attacks on him are only at -2. Yeah, only -2, not -4. Manually
1,
set
2.
it.
Plus 3 is 5. 7 points. I'll spend a penny for that. And for my second action, I still haven't targeted, so let's do this. I wonder what it would be like to control an invisible man. He is
Probably
now
not
that he's
as fun
visible
as
though.
actually being the Invisible Man.
No. Let's try this. I am going to what does he typically use? He uses like a cane or a sword, or
Well, don't forget,
makes for the
there's no.
stabby
It's
stabby,
not
right?
the Invisible Man. It's an Invisible Man. And the last
Holy
one
crap.
had a sword cane. The last one did have a sword cane.
Okay.
Holy crap. There's a giant stalking us from beyond this courtyard.
The last
Does
Invisible
anybody-
Man
I'm
you
gonna,
attacked had a
I'm
sword
gonna wreck
cane.
his fighting. I'm gonna drain his fighting.
Okie dokie. Yeah, well, that hits him. Go
It
for
does.
it.
It did a Did I get a raise? He
You
gets
got the
resisted,
raise.
right?
Oh, yes. So I'm thinking of. I'm sorry. I've got too used to Savage Worlds where they
Oh,
don't
hang on a
resist
sec.
immediately.
Hang on a sec. Ah, boo. Okay, I'll take the 9.
Hand him top. Yeah, you do. Visible Man. Power to boosting a trait, lowering as duration instant of a selected skill. Affects a victim automatically twice at the end of their turn, so it affects them automatically. So off you go. Do a lower
Right,
trait.
so then I am lowering. I apply that, but I'm
And then-
lowering his fighting.
Yeah, sure, no problem
Hopefully.
at all.
All right, I think that's me done. So let's move on
Okay.
to my hench folk.
I tell you, there's something big coming our way.
I understand. All right, Hildy. Get him. What can Hildy do?
Knife, right, and rifle, apparently.
Well, I believe that with her rifle, she should shoot an invisible dude. Can she get him
If she moves.
from there?
If
She
she
can move
moves.
and
I
get
think
him.
so.
She's got a pace of 12, don't forget.
She just needs to move diagonally.
Is it a problem to fire through a crowd?
Only
Why
if-
don't you move
Only if you
out
roll
of
a
the
1.
crowd? Just move up 2 spaces.
Only if you roll
There
a
we go.
1, then it'll be an innocent bystander.
We just had this discussion, didn't we?
No, that's not a 1.
That's a hit with raise, even with the -2 because he's still semi-invisible. A wound upon the invisible
Okay.
man. I will spend
She does
my
that,
second to last penny.
She does that John Wayne recock one hand where you roll the rifle forward and back.
Oh. The flick reload?
Yep.
That was the
Winchester, wasn't it? You
well, I guess
can't you-
John Wayne
you-
did
you
it
fling
too.
Yeah.
There was some guy named the Rifleman or something who did that. He had a whole TV show on it.
Yeah. She has bennies, right?
She does.
She's a wild card. Let's go spend a Benny on that.
Hit with a raise.
Those 10s are strong today.
Mm.
Oh, well.
Only have 1 Benny left. I'm not spending again. The invisible man is incapacitated.
Nice.
Oh, he's a mook? Okay.
Good teamwork in the sense that I flushed him out for you.
Chuck Connors was the rifleman. So Benny
Oh, yeah.
for Tank
That's what it
Girl.
was. Yeah.
Chuck C and Chuck D.
Okay, that brings us to Matthews. Curious Matthews.
It's not George. He's got a pistol. I wonder if that will be effective against. Yeah, he's gonna go there and then there. And then there. And he shall.
Yes.
Fair enough. He gets another shot, right?
If he has 2 actions, yes.
All right.
It's a miss followed by a miss. It's a happy Josh. Yeah, he did.
Is that like is it on a pedestal or is it or is that
He's not on it. He's technically standing on the ground in front of it.
okay?
Because his feet are there. I'm gonna say. Oh, good. Shoot him. Everyone having 2 attacks is just ridiculous.
Oh,
roll a
Josh.
dice. Roll another 6-sided dice. See if you crit fail. He doesn't crit fail, so his gun doesn't jam. He's got a second action if he wants.
Yeah, I don't count on these guys hitting much.
They already is obviously hit if he on that 5. Okay.
At this point, Carl realizes nobody's heeding his call or warning, so he's going to say, "Oh, never mind. I'll take care of him myself."
Fair enough.
Can I see him? Do I know how far away or this thing
He's
is?
not going to. Yeah, he's going to arrive on the map next round.
Okay.
I mean, you're not wrong, but what do you want us to do?
There's
I'm
nothing
just
anyone
kidding.
right now.
There's
I'm
nothing
just adding
anyone can. Yeah,
flavor.
I know
It's
you
just
are.
funny.
I know you are. Don't worry. It's all good. It's only because someone decided to play a card to turn what was meant to be a nice quick fight into a slog.
Those
Oh,
damn
yeah, actually,
players.
look at him.
He actually hit the
That's
Hyde.
gonna work. Oh my goodness!
He
Maybe
shot
it
him in the
will.
back. He shot Mr. Hyde in
Wow.
the back. Okay, well, Mr. Hyde's got 2 bennies, so he's going to spend his first benny.
That's
Oh,
probably gonna
wow.
work.
He spent a benny. It's still a good result.
We are in
Anytime-
Las Vegas. The dice are hot. Oh my goodness.
That's another hit.
He's a madman with a pistol.
He's Knuckles as well. He should be good at melee. Oh my word!
Wait a minute.
Good lord!
That was Carl's henchman. You don't steal Knuckles. You blast you.
True grit. Okay, well, Mr. Hyde is battered and has taken 3 wounds. That not the
And-
Mr. Hyde, of course.
And has taken the disloyalty attribute.
Okay.
All right,
Henchman
hang on a
number-
sec. Hang on a sec.
Oh, go on.
Treacherous, huh?
Since we're in for a slog.
Really?
Well, considering how many houses we just blew up, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that
Oh,
too.
It was the Invisible Man. He reappeared right after
we
the...
get extra
8, 10,
XP the
12.
more creatures we fight, right? That's how it works in this game.
No.
He appeared right after the explosions. He clearly is Demolition Man, not Invisible Man.
Tell you what I am.
And whatever
Rainbow
chemicals
Man.
whatever chemicals he was using caused him to glow. That's how potent they were.
Okie dokie. Right. If it's gonna be like that, I think the easiest way to do that will go like that.
What I like about this is we're basically stress testing the combat tracker.
Then some.
And it's Smite Work should pay us for this.
1, 2, 3.
No, they're going to ban us for giving them all this extra work, all these bugs we're finding.
Well, there's a bug with you can't spend when you spend NPC ally bennies. They don't actually go down on the combat tracker. And the way, that's one I've noticed today. In a little while.
That's why the undead are so powerful in this game.
Okay, well, it
Undead
would appear.
wildcard.
Okay, it has to be said that what it is definitely the case that this is the most unusual version of Constantinople ever. Or the buildings look the buildings look Western and the villages look Oriental. See why would I add them to the combat tracker? Tracker. Okay, right. Okie dokie. Here we go. So now I'm going to have to go all down the bottom of the tracker. Yes,
Carl interrogates nobody in particular. You can't hear that? As he watches this.
Well, actually, at this point, I think all you
hear
hear is a lot of screaming and shouting and very upset individuals.
Hopefully not. So between the giant and the mob appears between the giant and our group. Oh, look at that! The mob's going to take on the giant for us.
The GM's like, I'll cancel out the cards. I'm not so sure that I want to see a giant run through a mob of people. I think that might be a little squishy for me.
Right, anyway, where were we? Henchmen. He's waited long enough so you can put them down. So why am I getting 2 dice to attack? Tetsuya around? Was he nodded off?
Yes, Tetsuya is around.
Or has he just nodded off waiting for the counterattacks to come to life? Anyway, I've just run in and stabbed you, which of course you can counter the attack and negate the fact I missed you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my map and everything. I've got this really bad lag all of a sudden, so.
Probably because the combat tracker, the map's got 40 plus NPCs on it now. That's all good.
Everything's just kind of crawling along.
Yep. You hit, because you've got improved counterattack. So the first 3 of these don't even live long enough to reach you.
Probably not, yeah.
Henchman number 1. Still there. Obviously, I'm just going to do their attacks because if you don't put them down, then I've already, you know what I mean. It's easier that way.
Miss? No, I can't miss. The whole reason I moved up here was to take all of these guys out, so. And before he has a chance to run up, I'm going to point at number 4 and say, really?
You're not going to just throw your sword at him?
Oh, looks like he's an idiot. Although I will say he will. Let's have him bold attack.
That's why we're in an Asian village.
That's why you're in an Asian village. Those seem to be the only villager tokens I could find at a short moment's notice.
This is out of hand.
One of those villagers was in a blast radius several times.
Yeah, but they were inside the building at the time.
That's why he's a wild card now.
Oh, the GM got a Benny. It's spar on you.
What the hell is happening out there on the internet? Shame on you.
All right.
No,
Before
I
you
got a
before you
Joker.
make them all enemies, I'm gonna make them all neutral.
Okay, which group are you making neutral? There are 6 groups out there.
Oh, well, that's good. I don't know about the shadow
The
beast.
giant monster. You want to make the giant monster?
Yeah,
You
let's make the giant monster.
You can't make any of the monsters. You can't make any of the monsters
Spend a
neutral.
penny and do
You
it.
you can only basically make you can only make 2 of the. You can pick 2 of the villagers if you're playing that.
Oh, the
card.
villagers near me then.
Yeah. Which ones are they? I've lost where you are on the map right now.
1 and 2. Look at what we're up against. Why are we?
1 and 2. Okay.
Why are you attacking us? Help
Okay.
us.
1 and 2 will basically swap sides and become friendly. There you go.
All right. Gosh, I thought I could get all the villagers in there.
No, sorry. It's basically it does say a group, and unfortunately, not knowing you had the card, I literally split them out into. Well, I basically decided 2 per house, so there's 6 groups of them. Unfortunately,
Yeah. All right. Damn it! I had a plan.
you did. Is any okay? Don't forget, you've got the King of Spades and the Queen of Hearts to dole out, and obviously
Anyone want an
people.
arcane spike adventure card? The one that lets you use any power of any rank.
Yeah. Let me see. Do you want
that
you want the
sounds
card?
right
I'll swap
up
it with
your
you for
alley.
the card that hero may affect creatures with any of her attacks, regardless of invulnerabilities. Want to swap?
Yeah, go on then.
I have the best trifecta of damage of combat cards you could ask for. I think I have the double damage ranged attack, the double damage melee attack, and the cancel damage. I guess general cancel damage for any attack.
Thank you, sir.
Bartholomew, you're up.
If somebody feels so inclined, we could swap cards, or I could just play it for you.
In actual enemies that we can see, we've got 1 Mr. Hyde, an animated statue, and 1 henchman left.
How many
Sounds
DOS?
about right.
How many cards can I play? I can play 2 cards or 3 cards.
Have a look at your adventure card tab.
So
You
Isn't
could
that
play.
card
You can play 3
I've
adventure
played,
cards.
You can play 2.
And you were reading that where?
Well, could you see it? You
On
got
your adventure card tab, right underneath your picture,
Oh, I see
hover
those
over
3
that.
cards. Got it.
If
Got
you,
it.
you,
Okay,
you can
thank
you
you.
can count the tokens, but if you actually put your mouse over it, it will tell you exactly.
It tells you.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
hard to
gonna hold
read.
for a moment.
Okay,
About
dokie.
the-
Villager number 3 comes out of his building. Depending which side of by on your Asian villages would be appropriate. Okay, fair enough. Well, it's Constantinople,
Could
so I'm
you
not sure.
Could you imagine trying to do this like 3 months ago before the combat tracker got fixed?
Don't. It would be horrifying.
We'd be getting booted left and right.
It's a good
Like,
test. It really is a good
game would be
stress test. Okay, I'm afraid someone's just stabbed Gabrielle with their kitchen knife, causing 3 wounds on Gabrielle
Good
Hildreth.
Lord.
I should point out, it does appear that all these villagers have a glazed look in their eyes. If anyone spends long enough to actually look.
That's the Szechuan spice speaking.
Okay, I'm going to. What happened there? No, villager appears to have ignored everything I just said. Right, 13 did hit with a raise, therefore the damage does apply, and then there's only 1 wound on thingy. So which Hildreth soaks. So all good there. I think if villager 4 managed to stab themselves on the combat. Okay, conviction's about to expire on orders. Do you wish to maintain your conviction? He turned it on.
Absolutely.
Oh, drag a penny and drop it in your conviction window. There we go. Over to you, sir.
Aldous is
Yeah,
up.
I'm so confused
Actually,
at this point.
time-wise, I probably should have stopped at the start of this round, but oh well, we could be here a while now. Go for it, guys. I might end up having to stop mid round, which I don't like doing, but might have to. Half an hour, and then I know I will be in trouble.
Or we could start using our double actions and take them out twice as fast.
Well, then go for it. I
We're
might be
waiting
really
for-
cruel and start just counting down from 12. Give you twice as long as your characters have. Expect to speed up. Anyway, Aldous, you're up, sir.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I have 27 minutes of game time left, I'm afraid to say.
I'm working on it. All right, so Aldous is here. He's got Mr. Hyde form 2. So I'm just going to rinse and repeat here.
Go for it. He's very battered, that Mr. Hyde. It has to be pointed out. Well, he is actually battered.
Yeah, but I can't do anything until I get rid of him. So
Yep. I don't think you rolled enough. I don't think you rolled enough dice there. Personally.
Oh wow!
I think I hit him.
42 and 37 for flip's sake.
Cheating. He's got a dice hack app.
He's got a Benny because he's a bad guy, so he can spend his Benny on that one.
I know what I'm going to do now, and this will be fun.
Okay, and your second action, Aldous.
So the second action.
You add your movement, of course.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. And Jesus, I can't even see where these guys are at this point. Oh, okay, there. So that's not what I wanted. Go up to him.
It never runs in a hit.
Do those stand?
Oh, he'll be down.
Oh.
Okay. Looks like Darko's next.
Oh, I was going to roll the second one, but you took him down. So
Yeah, he only had
that's
the one
it.
with. Yep.
Darko. Yeah,
Okay.
Darko.
See if he unshakes. I'm pressing F12, so you don't have to.
Okay.
He remains shaken, I'm afraid. He spent all his bennies trying to.
He's just going to move over here.
Yeah,
He's good.
move
He
over
can
to
still
there.
move. Don't move there.
He can certainly move to there. Okay. I'm going to move the turn counter on. Oh, you already done it. Thank you. Franz, you're targeting. I've noticed.
Thank
I
you.
step
Sorry,
forward.
Claudia.
Nope, I'm interrupting.
Oh,
No,
you're interrupting.
come on, dude. Let me just have a turn.
All right, go ahead. I was trying to make things easier.
Yeah,
Right.
I think what you're targeting doesn't affect what he's doing, so that's okay. Go on, Franz.
All right. So I'm going to say to these two creatures here. Well, first, let me play Arcane Spike. And then I say to these two creatures, your existence is a complete logical inconsistency. You should not even be here. And I use Banish on them.
Okie dokie, go for it.
I am going, let me see, how do I do this? I'm going to briefly add the power.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to do it.
I've got the power. Everybody deserves a Benny besides me for that. That was awful. I'm sorry.
And not for the
Hang on.
singing? We should have like 10 more bennies.
It didn't improve it any. Oh well. Hopefully 10's good enough. I imagine they have a high spirit.
Oh, the power's been set up, so it's perfect. Okay, banishing is opposed if success means the reach raise causes a wound. It rolled a 1, so that's a success and a raise. So it's shaken and takes a wound. Shh. They're not wild cards. Surely. Should have.
Oh, don't banish the one blocking the path of the giant to hit Carl.
There we go. That's I'm just checking, so that's fine. So you
That
destroy
guy's
that.
actually helping me.
You destroy
banished.
that one. He's banished. 4 versus your 7 means this one is shaken. You did get a raise.
Excellent. Excellent. Well played. Keep him there, but shake him.
Okay. So Bartholomew was up
I
next.
guess this one has much more faith in his corporability than one expects.
All right.
Can I use the one? Okay, you don't want me to use the power again.
Oh, sorry. Of course you can use the power a second time. I apologise.
I think he's
Oh,
talking
yeah.
to me. I think he's talking to Carl.
Yeah. In which case, I will stun this villager instead.
Okay. Sorry,
He's trying to stab Gabrielle.
That's back to France then. There we go.
But
Let me
I'm
move you back to
stun
France.
here. Stun. I am using selective so Gabrielle doesn't get hit. So I'll target the two of them.
You can hit them both, yeah.
I need to come back in and add all this up. So bye villagers.
My dice.
You won't take a nap.
Your dice froze mid-roll. And I
Bye,
don't know
bye,
why.
bye. I can come up with all the bad tunes now.
Quincy Grants is
Yep. It might sound crazy.
And
But
every
it ain't
time
no
you
lie.
do,
You can.
every
Yeah, I
time you
think
do,
I-
we should get
I
a
don't know
Benny.
who that is, but I think it's
The whole
like
party
Richard
except you
from
should
the
get a
block or
Benny.
some shit.
Okay. They both fail their rolls, therefore they are stunned.
Can I apply stun to him?
Okay.
It says, what are you doing out here? Look at all this combat. You ought to not be out here. It's very stupid.
It should be pointed out, actually, if you look at any of those, if you look at the stun power, they're already rigged up to make the vigor rolls and stuff. Okay, they're both
Nice.
stunned. Now it's Bartholomew. So yeah, whoever was asking about understanding of powers and stuff, the Suede rulebook, all the powers have been updated to do the tests. Savage Pathfinder hasn't, because I'm still on my second work through of the science fiction companion.
All right. So
After I had 9 pages to go and lost it all. Anyway, okay.
I read that. I felt for you. That sounds terrible.
we can see the villagers.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I'm telling you, there's something coming.
Can I see what's coming?
Not from where you are now.
Not over the treetops.
You can see it over the roof of the house.
Yep.
It's a multi-story house. Possibly not. They're only 18 feet tall. It's Bartholomew's. What did you cast? You cast Entangle on them both. So that was that successfully entangles.
I'm
all
sorry.
4 of them.
I forgot to hit the multi-action penalty. So that's
It doesn't matter, does
be...
it? There's no penalty because you've all got multi-action, so it doesn't matter. Just hit.
No,
hit
I'm
the
doing
entangle.
3 actions.
Oh, you're doing 3 actions, so that's it's still a success. That's fine.
Okay, so they are going to be
Found entangled because she didn't get the race.
It's strong.
Okay.
And then
As if our turns aren't taking long enough. we need to do multi-action on top of double action.
That's because he's nobbling them all, which is a good thing.
He's hobbling them all. Okay. Sir Bartholomew.
Hobbling is close, but not the same as nobbling, I don't think.
I'm pretty sure that tiny
Can I see
building
it
is not
now?
a skyscraper. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can see
if
it.
you, yeah, you can see it over that. You can see it over that roof. Yes, that's the first floor roof.
Okay.
Oh, you can't see it through the obelisk is the problem. There's an
Oh,
obelisk
hang on.
right there.
Yeah,
No,
unfortunately.
it's on the left. I'm on the left side of the obelisk.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the left side.
Oh, he's looking at the other giant. There's more than
So,
one
Bartholomew,
giant.
you need to make a fear. Looking at that thing coming towards you, you need to make a fear check at -1.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay.
I didn't realize there were two of them.
Did I make my roll against that or not?
No, don't worry. That was me. That was me. You rolled a 3 on your weird science. So if you want to Benny, you'll
Okay, I'm going to re-roll that.
Which is a successful 6, which is a successful casting of whatever you were casting. Is boost lower trait.
All right, lower trait. There we go.
Okay. Good. Anyone engaging the shadow beast or the giant monster, you will make fear checks. The dispel happens in the darkness, so I deliberately decided to let that happen because it was easier.
If anybody fails a fear check, let me know. I've got a card that I can give you.
Clarence attacks the villager and hits. The villager takes a wound.
When we do a fear check, is that a trait roll?
They are not trying. He is trying not to kill him.
Yeah, that's why you put non-lethal, knocked out. It's fine.
Okay.
You knocked him. Clarence knocked him
I like
out.
the cartoon hammer blow sound effect when you knock him out.
I like that too.
When we do a fear check, is that a trait roll?
Roll/fear. Type it in chat.
Yeah, the easiest way to do it is when you have to make your fear check. It'll be you just put in chat that for the shadow beast and that for the giants. Obviously, without the apostrophe.
Is the fear roll a trait roll?
It is a spirit check, as I've said 3 times now.
Attributes and skills are all traits.
Oh, okay. Should I do the arcane inspiration to help everybody out? Is that a thing? Should I do that? Spend one of my cards that way?
What does arcane inspiration do?
+2 to trait rolls. To activate powers? That sounds like a restriction.
Activate powers.
Yeah.
So
that would
not useful for fear.
No use. Okay.
Wait, what happened? You missed all my folks. Or are you doing his folks now?
Well, he
His
interrupted. He interrupted your folks on the Joker,
Gotcha.
so your folks don't get to go, and then your folks will go because he had the Joker.
I thought his folks went before.
No, that's the whole point. No,
okay.
That's the point.
Right. I see. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
I was thinking more of old. His name is just gone. What a wonderful world.
And I think to myself,
I see green. Yeah, I see green grass. It's about the only thing I like about the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie. That song. Oh, the only other thing I do like is they actually do the. I never picked up on this. so I haven't actually checked it, but supposedly the announcement to the answer to life, the universe, and everything apparently happens at the 42nd minute of the film. If that's true, hats off to them. They
The
managed to
film
impress
was
me.
written by Douglas Adams. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's terribly no. It's not. It's nothing wrong with the script. It's just the film is awful.
Yeah, well, it's what Douglas Adams wanted, so that's all that matters.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the artistic
See, I would
choices they
disagree
made.
because there's certain versions of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy that Douglas Adams wrote that is not up to snuff.
My biggest
snuff
issue.
according
My
to him.
biggest issue is Zaphod Beeblebrox's two heads. That really just winds me up. Anyway,
That was a weird thing, but
that's the point
well,
I'm
it's
making.
not it's not as bad as the TV show.
The TV
was
show
back
is
in the
it's a
80s.
product of the 80s, and that's the best they could do. In the movie,
Yeah,
they could have done it properly.
No, I would say it's not the best they could do. They stuck a paper mache head on this.
It's the BBC. They had a budget of £1.50.
I
Hildegard.
still say
A
they could have
month.
done better.
I do love the series. The radio plays are obviously the best. Anyway, back to Hildegard. Because you were complaining about your NPCs. Are you going to do your NPCs? I'm going to move on because I've got 12 minutes until I end the fight.
Yep. Okay. All right. She is going to go. Can she do non-lethal damage if she does unarmed?
Yes, unarmed should be non-lethal, and even if it comes up lethal, it doesn't matter because you tell me that you're doing unarmed. You know what I mean. Tell me you're doing non-lethal damage, even if it counts as lethal, and I'm not going to worry too. You're knocking him out.
Yep.
That's
She
all that
strolls up
matters.
to him and gives him a bonk on the doggin. Donk
That's
on the
an
boggin.
That's an unarmed attack. Go for it. For damage. 7 damage. Knocked out.
Is villager number 10 knocked out?
Right. Go for it. Hang up bonus, that's a hit. Shake him.
All right, she's going to Benny that.
She got pennies.
Yeah, she's a wild card.
Okay. Let me do that again. And then that's a 6. And then that's got Benny on that.
Eh. Boo. Okay. That's enough of that then. I won't fuck around with that anymore.
Okay, Matthews. Getting done for you. It's a hit. Boost effects. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Crap. I just closed my combat tracker by mistake. There we go. Okay, Josh is attacking the stun-prone villager.
I'm telling you, there's something coming.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll the second hit. Okay.
I realised that.
That's right. So the second one will go here.
Who has the donkey?
That's
When
the
they're knocked out.
sound when you knock somebody out.
It's an anvil landing on someone, isn't
Oh, boo.
it? I think
Okay.
it
All right.
actually is.
That's him done. And
Knuckles.
the inimitable Nucleus. That's his French
Not
name.
Nucleus. He doesn't even know how to pronounce his name.
It's French name.
French. You're French? Your name is Peter Packer?
Much a fan of the comeback carousel, but it's nice to show who's going next. But
Fucking
it
cannot
doesn't show
speak
any of the
French at
effects,
all.
annoyingly. That's a wound.
There's a Minky Pinky in the tree.
I've lost 2 Knuckles was targeting. Knuckles.
He wounded villager number 7, and I went ahead and attacked villager number 10, but I think I missed.
Yeah. And you missed number 10. Yep.
Sorry,
And you-
trying to get through this
What?
round.
No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Tom, 7 minutes to go. Come on, Tom. What's your action?
Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to do this.
If you're going to shoot that, you need to make a fear check.
Wow.
You shoot it. At -1. -2, sorry. Your brave negates the -2, so you're fine. So you hit it, roll for damage. You got smite on, so yep, that's no problem at all. Instantly just tears through that.
Have to make a fear check against that?
The giant monster is a fear check at -1. Shame, because it was just it would have just made a lovely mincemeat pie out of a load of you in a nice area together.
You make it?
Makes it. Can you imagine these cards back in old classic AD&D where every monster you defeated you got XP?
Oh, they existed. At least in 2nd edition. They were third-party tools, but yes, they existed.
Just added more and more monsters just to get so you could rack up more XP.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, but that's true. Or the one that gives you a magic item. I mean, that's back in the old days, that was just straight up XP, right?
Mm. Yeah, it was.
Hey, I'm gonna play a card on that damage. What do you think that's a good idea? Playing a card
Sure.
on that damage?
Yes.
Oh, that was a ranged attack, so I'm gonna play bullseye
Okay.
on that damage.
Doubles the damage. Do 38 points of damage. Okay, I'll spend
38.
money. And soak 2 of them. Which is not enough to save it, so down it goes.
Well done. Excellent.
Okay.
That was my session contribution.
Okay. 4 minutes.
And thank you, by the way, for taking out the big baddie.
Right. I'm going to press F12. 5, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just moving things on.
All right, so villagers 1 and 2. Wait a second. Villagers 1 and
that's
2,
it.
I'm telling them to leave and take their unconscious comrades to safety. Because they're
Yeah, sure.
hopefully they'll bugger off.
Carl, you're up.
Okay,
Okay,
Carl's
you-
gonna do something simple.
You're the last.
He's
You're
going-
the last character to act. So I just. Oh no, Tetsuya's been
I
to
got-
act. So come. 3 minutes.
I got that. Carl's gonna Oh, I guess he's gonna move first so you can see these guys. And then he's gonna zap them with slumber. So they go peacefully to sleep.
Go for it. Make the
Which
roll.
would be okay. Powers. Slumber. I don't know how many points it is. It'll be like 4 or something.
Oh,
Whatever
don't
is.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Just cause the slumber.
Yeah.
That's
we
good.
go.
They're slumbered. Open up slumber power. Come on. Slumber power. Thank you.
Must make a spirit roll at my...
No, they failed. They failed. Simple
There
as
you
that.
go. Okay. Good enough. And I can do that to anybody else who's sitting around like this other guy, but it looks
You
like he's
can.
pretty in.
Yep.
Oh,
Don't worry.
I could do. I'll
Go for it.
attack the. I'll attack. I
Go
can.
for it.
I
Go
can
on.
use an action on the animated statue if we're trying to eliminate.
Yeah,
them,
go
so-
for it. Go 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 for it.
Okay.
I allow that. I shall move the combat track about. Just tried to give
Wait,
everyone a
there's
chance
another
to.
freaking shadow beast out here.
Oh, don't worry about that.
So
I will.
I will blast that with 3 points and armor piercing for 6 and damage for 2, 8 and heavy weapon.
Maybe
for
Armstrong. Thank
10.
you. I
That's
only
all
just
I
noticed
had.
that, Elspeth. Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. Did I target the? Oh shit. Sorry. There we go. So now I'm targeting. Now I'm blasting. And it looks like something will hit. So that's
Hit
good.
the parades. Roll the damage.
And something will do something.
Okay, and you said AP 6, which reduces the
I
the
did.
armor to 6, toughness to 6, which incapacitates
Yeah.
the statue.
Excellent. There we go.
That's it. You're up. Everyone's dead around you unless you want to go for the giant monster too.
Oh, of
Do
course
it.
I'm going to go for the giant.
Do it.
Yeah.
Stab his
Yeah.
butt. I
Hey,
wanna
Oh,
fear
see
the
check.
this.
giant?
Fear check at -1.
I forgot about that guy.
No, fear check at -1
Be
once
an
you
awesome
as you charge to attack it,
Oh,
which you're absolutely fine. Put it down.
I have a card. Oh, that was it? He killed it already?
Oh, he's about to put it down.
Oh, I wanted to play another card. Oh well.
What card?
Did you kill it already? What happened?
No. He's just now attacking it. So if you got a card that does damage, play it. Or, maybe not.
That didn't
What the hell? There
double
you go.
damage. Nice.
That's it. That's the one.
Hello?
I had a feeling that's what you had.
Dealing some damage by Tatsuya.
Indeed.
Can you guys hear
And
me?
I heard somebody say something. Yeah, we can hear you.
Disconnected.
Oh, you're
No,
fine.
we hear you.
I think he can't hear us.
You're not hearing us. I see.
Congratulations. Obviously, because of
Oh.
time constraints, you successfully defeat numerous bad guys and save the obelisk from attack. And we shall leave it there today. And next week,
All
you don't have a game, but the week after, you can start your searching for the Sultan's Prize. Enjoy yourselves.
And
had
with
fun?
our new advance that you're about to give us.
I'm not giving you a new advance. You only you finished the Battle of Rome and you've gone straight into the Sultan's Prize, which is good because we've got 4 sessions left and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 plot points to get through to finish the campaign.
Oh, nice.
But we might. It's quite straightforward. If we overrun into 2025, we overrun into 2025. I'm not going to rush it. We'll finish the campaign proper. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it has to finish in a year. It was just the last one did. So if this one did as well, it does. You know what I'm trying to say. So we're all good. Hope you enjoyed it. See you
Yes,
all.
thank
Those
you.
that are playing on Tuesday and those that don't playing but want to give bennies out. See you on Tuesday for Savage Pathfinder. See you on a week Sunday at this new time. Bear in mind UK clocks have changed. I don't know when anyone else's clocks have changed, but from now on,
Our
until your clocks
change
change, we're an
next
hour
week,
left.
so we're back to 9. We're back to 9 at the next
we-
session.
Yeah. So take care, one and all.
9
And
Eastern
our
Standard
clocks,
Time, US.
UK clocks don't go change again till March next year. So once we get near to March, we'll make sure. I'll remember sooner than the day before the clocks change that the clocks are changing. Take care, one and all. See you all next time. Bye now.
Different than
Thanks, everybody.
before.